Hello. Oh my god. That is, gentlemen, yous are witnessing me fucking struggle right now. The entire time I was talking. One sec. What's up, Wolf? How are you? Only here for a second, but there is no sound. I figured it out. Thank you. Can you hear me now? Someone tell me. I've been sitting here struggling, trying to fucking get my internet to stop shitting itself. It's not going well. Can I fucking move this? I can't even get up the stream on my PC, and my phone's gonna die. There's audio. Fabulous news. Fabulous news. Huh. Literally all I'm trying to do is take up this, like... Hello, Dapper Mint. Let me grab my phone, so I'm not leaning like a weirdo. Yeah, there's audio. Yeah, you're good. Right. Happy days. We might be here if my fucking stream decides to actually load, gentlemen. But how's everyone doing? Hope you are doing well. What's the purpose of this stream? Have no clue. I no one asked that, but I asked myself. I have no clue. I'm just bored. So I decided to click start stream. Everything's deciding to like throw a tantrum. For some reason my phone internet disappeared, and I'm not even using my normal internet from my phone. I think I'm actually going through a poltergeist right now. I need some of this. I need energy. How's everyone doing though, gents? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to uppercut just there. Man, is it weird that I'm just like sitting here, like humming K-pop Demon Hunter songs to myself? Just so you know, a little bit of an insight. It's like you should tell your predictions for the year, what you'd like to see, and expectations. Well, that's not really up to me, I guess. uh, I don't even know. I honestly couldn't even like predict, because I I could predict the effort that I was gonna put in, because that is something I can do. You know, that is on me. That's my contribution, and like coming up with better ideas, and just trying new shit as well. Like get fun with it, but still upload the same main style of video. But with the way things are going, I cannot predict where the fuck I'd be numbers wise, because I knew like I was gonna put in the graft, and I had the delusion that it was gonna work out somehow if I just tried my hardest. And here we are, you know? Like I knew it would somehow do well, and I'd be able to grow slowly within the 6 months I've given myself. But like, yeah, it far surpassed anything that I expected only like a month into it. Like, it was insane. Like, I was like, the YouTube gods was just like, yeah, let's throw him a bone, see what happens. And then they kept throwing me more bones, and they're still throwing me bones. So I don't know. I'm hoping it all goes well. You know, I'm not trying to be famous or anything. You know me, Max. It's 4 in the morning for me. I'm staying up all night. Damn, you're a bigger man than me. I'll tell you that much. I can't do that anymore. Can you recap some shows? Yeah, that's definitely on the itinerary. I'll tell you that. I just need to get around to it. I have Rec coming out tomorrow. I was working on that all day today, actually. And what's it? From there on, I'm thinking show-wise, I'm gonna do All of Us Are Dead first because I really enjoyed that show. I watched it when it first came out and I loved it, and it kind of like propelled me into the Korean zombie type of thing and showed me heaven, not gonna lie. But You Are Famous now. Too late. Nah, I'm not famous. I'm not famous. Maybe one day, hopefully, if things keep going the way they're going, God knows where we'll be in 2 months from now. Like, it's been 3 weeks and I've gone up 3K views or 3K subs and fucking what, 350K views this month all of a sudden. Like, I was bragging over fucking 12K, like 10K literally last month. All I had on the channel for the month, like the last 2 months, was just 2 to 3K views, something like that, 6K views or something. But Bosch loved the answer. But yeah, now all my like expectations and predictions have just gone out the window. Yeah, all I can think of now and think to do without going into an existential crisis, but like at the same time, I'm fucking chuffed. I'm excited. Like, it still doesn't feel real, in all fairness. Like, I can't deny that. I'm still like, as I said, clicking on my channel and like, I don't know if my mic was muted then actually, but I was clicking on my channel and thinking that I was on someone else's because I'd see the numbers and I'm like, maybe I misclicked, and it's still like ingrained in my brain. But again, I never cared about views. Obviously, it fucking helps. Don't you get me wrong. Like, bring as many as you can to me if you want. Like, I don't mind. But yeah, it's not that. It's more of just like being able to set the stones to make this something that I can do long term, you know? Fame is not what I'm after. I don't care about being really rich. It is what it is. As long as I can make enough to actually keep doing this and then keep enjoying it without being like fucking struggling week month to month, I'm just happy to keep going. Like, there's no stopping. But yeah, it's kind of surreal. Why is there a fat love heart in front of all of my messages? I have to do like a mad like half swipe. You make great videos, man. I loved it, man. I love it, man. Keep grinding. You can roast so many more movies. I wouldn't say roast. There are sometimes that I actually do go a bit far and I try my best to kind of tone it back a bit. Like, it's either I re-record it or I actually just, like, thanks anyway for the compliment, by the way. I forgot to say that. I might have partook as a celebration, as in, you know, I'm a little inebriated. I'm not fully sober, as you would say, but keep grinding. You can roast. Yeah, I wouldn't say roast. There are sometimes that I go way too far. Whatever Pal Pal saying, I agree. Oh, nice sound. Yeah, sound. You came back at the right time. I figured it out after I, came up with the brain cells to fucking get my chat up on my phone, because I'm still awaiting this to load, by the way. Like, take a gander. Look at this fucking thing. Look up here. Right here. Fucking thing's still loading. And is that what it looks like for you? Because if so, I might have to do a fat restart here. But yeah, I have no plan whatsoever. Like, it's not that I'm not going to do anything. It's just that I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I don't know if I'm gonna be on for long. I just kind of wanted to click stream and see if anyone would want to come and chat, because the subscriber base has grown quite a bit. So you never know. Whatever Pow Pow is saying, I agree. Thanks, Maximum Holloway. Hallway. I keep calling you Holloway in my head whenever I'm reading your comments on the videos and stuff. Oh. Yeah, I have no idea if my... Can I play music? Or did I unset that up? That does sound like something I would do. Be like, I won't need this, and then all of a sudden I need it. First time in like 2 years, and all of a sudden I need it as soon as I delete it. I need to change this life, because good golly gee, Batman, it blinds me. Like, do you know the way, like, monitors, if you know about monitors? Oh, sorry, I just got my meds wore off. I'm just getting hit with a wave of tiredness all of a sudden. I discovered your channel way too late. Nah, you discovered it just at the right time. We're just getting started, mate. Shit's only been revved up. I was dilly-dallying beforehand. I completely quit my job and everything a month and a half ago. Now, maybe 2 months now. Somewhere along that. And I've been making videos for a long time. I've been making videos since 2012, actually, as a matter of fact. But those were just little iPod videos buried on Black Ops 2. Remember it to this day. I let out the most obscene laugh I've ever heard in my life. But yeah, I've been ever since then randomly uploading. Then I just got more with like COD videos, gaming videos, mainly COD videos. Then I got bored of COD videos. So the only reason I make content is doing something that I'm enjoying. So I always just move on to the next thing. And I've been just doing that for years. Started taking it more serious about, 2 years ago? 2.5 years ago? Because I'm like, oh, maybe I do believe that I could do it if I gave myself that time. So took a bit more time off work in general, like got days shifted and stuff, got a schedule that kind of gave me a week on, week off, and my managers were like, go ahead, if you want to do it, do it. And they did the same thing when I quit in the end. They were like, oh, you might as well take that chance while you still can, while you have, like, not no responsibilities, but like I don't have a kid that I need to take care of, anything like that. I don't have people depending on me or anything like that. So I was like, you might as well take that chance. And then all of a sudden, boom, here we are. a lot of like a stupid amount of people have seen my face all of a sudden. But it's great. It's fun. I like it. I like when people look at me. Please, somebody look at me as much as I'm looking at myself, because it's getting a bit it's teetering a bit on weird, you know? There is no one I know who looks at themselves more than me. And it's not even in a like, oh, I love myself way. It's just because I'm editing videos and I'm staring at myself as a hobby, you know? It kind of gets a bit, you know, you come a bit out of your fucking skull, out of your mind for a bit. As far as I've noticed, might need to get glasses. As far as I notice, all it takes is a video to blow up, to people to notice. This love heart's fucking me up here. To notice how goddamn a person is. Yeah. I appreciate that, pal. I was just gonna say I appreciate that, pal, but then the name kind of went with it. Sorry if it sounded a bit acoustic. But yeah, no, thanks for that. But I've had a few videos that done well. The zombie videos going crazy. Yeah, I'm enjoying that. I don't know what it is. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm proud of them. They are some of my best videos I've ever made. Some of my favorite videos, the most fun I've had, the most effort put in without a fucking shadow of a doubt. And I'm just enjoying it when I'm here. Because, like YouTube's YouTube. Shit could do a complete 180 next week and is what it is. That's how the cookie crumbles, because that's what happened with the last few times that I got videos that popped off. It was still waiting for this, by the way. I think I'm gonna have to go blow up. No, I can't say that on live stream. Have to remember this shit. I can't edit this out. What will you do with your newfound power? I have no idea. But what I can do, what I can tell you for sure, is I'm not gonna use it to groom kids. So, rest assured, that ain't happening, Chief. That shit's way too common in this space. I don't know where this phenomenon came from. As soon as people got over, like, back in the day when 1 million was the most, like, subscribed anyone's ever been, and then all of a sudden it just went to, like, 40 fucking million subscribers. And there were people in between that, and it was just... 1 second. I realized my phone's on 5% and I lost my train of thought. Oopsie. But yeah, all of a sudden, as soon as the digits got a bit too high for some people, their minds mentally broke, and then they just start becoming infatuated with the younger generation, I guess. I don't get it. I don't understand it, man. And it's still happening. I kind of just got all your zombie vids recommended to me out of the blue, and I'm glad you did. Because now some of them are like my favorite videos I've ever made. But then I upload a normal video on a not a normal video, a normal like movie type of commentary in the exact same style. And some of my best work I've ever done. Some of it was luck, things just fell into place really well. I was feeling it that day or whatever it may be. But they just don't do as good, and that's fine. They do really well for how many like subs I have. But like compared to the zombies ones, I don't know why they get pushed so much. But I'm happy about it. Don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. It's not like I'm like, oh, I have to make a zombie movie video. Oh, how upsetting. Oh, I'm so devastated. I have to watch people get torn apart and people like it. Aww. Woe is me. I'm having a great time. I do not. I'm like, YouTube, please keep doing it. But to anyone who is watching this that is enjoying the zombie videos, I would highly recommend giving some of the other ones a go. Does bro have a list with anime videos? I haven't gotten around to doing that. Wait, maybe I did? I have a tendency of thinking that I did things, but I actually didn't. Because I just imagined myself doing them instead. Therefore, it's law. It is in reality. Never had to look for playlists on my phone. That thumbnail is diabolical. YouTube, what did you do to me? I look like a fucking inbred pelican in that. Movie commentaries. Yeah, no, I don't have a playlist of just anime stuff. But most of them are in my like reviews playlist. Most of them are in there, indeed, indubitably. But more anime videos coming. I actually already have one recorded on Jujutsu Kaisen. Made a video on season 1 and 2, so feels only right. So if you're interested in that, I hope you check it out. Obviously, if you're just here for the zombie stuff, that's fine. Like, don't get me wrong, I watch people for a specific reason too. But I'd appreciate you giving it a shot if you're ever bored. Because there is definitely more anime stuff coming. I have a video on Invincible coming very, very, very soon because that new episode, gentlemen. Like, I've seen some grotesque movies in my fucking time, grotesque shows, and I rarely ever feel physically nauseous to the point that I'm gonna projectile vomit all over the room in my life. You know, it's happened maybe twice in my many, 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 many years of watching these gory fucking movies and shit. And fucking Human Centipede, Hostel, The Hills Have Eyes, all this shit that I'm watching before I even have hair on my balls. Like, I became desensitized as shit to it, and it made it a lot more enjoyable. I could laugh at it. Are you getting an editor or a team in general? Think big. I have some friends helping me out in some regards. I have a mate who's helping me out with looking for sponsors. He's one of my best friends, and I would trust him to the keys to this castle, you know. But I wouldn't get an editor. I don't think for shorts, yeah, because I'm bad when it comes to shorts, man. That's a whole different world, and I'm scared. It's not that I'm scared. It's just like my brain just doesn't want to because I'm not used to it. If you get me. 1 second. I need to get my charger because my phone's on 2%. Oh my god. Oh, this is so much effort than it needs to be. Oh, my fucking ankle. Oh, trust me to hurt myself trying to get a charger. Intriguing. It seems I have no empty slots on my power adapter. Yes. The gods are working against me today, folks. I'll tell you that much. Oh, we have power. We have power. Take that, ancestors. You just gonna do that, pussies. Yeah, no, I would hire an editor for shorts. Back to what I was saying. I'd hire an editor for shorts for sure because I am not good at it. I just can't bring myself to do it after putting so much effort into the long form stuff. So I would do it for shorts. But in terms of my big videos, like my actual long form stuff, I enjoy it. You know, like I know Joe. I genuinely do think I'm a bit addicted to it. Like I like making it how I like the figuring it out as I go type of process. Whatever jokes come to me as I'm writing, you know, the little bullet point scripts that I have to keep me on track with the video, because as you can tell, I go off track a lot. That's why there's so many cuts in my videos. It's not that I'm just like sitting there in, you know, zombified mode reading a script. It's because I'm rambling off on a completely different tangent. But yeah, there we go again. I kind of lost my train of thought. My bad, guys. But yeah, a team I'm interested in. But like for a team, I have a lot of my friends in mind, but I don't want all my friends are like talented in their own different ways, and a lot of it can help with the channel. But like I don't want to be like, oh, put all your aspirations aside and work for me, like, and I don't want to, you know, give false promises that like I can't repay, if you get me. I can't pay for them. I can't like give them the money they deserve for it. So I wouldn't get like a big team. No, I like just being me in my room, chilling, chatting. Maybe bring a few of my friends into the videos and stuff like that every once in a while. That would be interesting. I've never actually recorded with someone, but damn. This fucking like medication come down kicking my ass, bro. I'm getting the shit kicked. I'm fighting for my life here. But yeah, I wouldn't get like a big team that would make me that would like change the videos completely. I just can't give away the keys to my creation to someone else. Cool to see someone small on their way up instead of all these big creators. I look forward, bro. Keep it up. I appreciate it, mate. Thank you for that. But yeah, no, I do all of it. Like my mate is helping me look for sponsors and stuff like that because he's trained. Like he's not trained, but he went to college for that type of shit, and like it will help because I'm not good in that. Like I'm not good at like promoting either. So if I got somebody who could promote videos and stuff, I'd be happy. Like all I do is click upload. Like I don't even send it to friends or anything like that. Mainly because I used to have bad experiences where like if I sent it to friends and I was uploading consistently, they'd be like, "Oh, you're just spamming me with your shit." It's like, oh. Haven't spoken like a week, and all I've been doing is sending them my videos. uh, Reaper, damn, you went from 2 to 5K in a week or two. Yeah, it's insane. It's crazy. The stream is giving Jay Uso / Cody Rhodes vibes. I might be out of touch. Maybe they're like the new wave of like streamers. I actually don't watch too many streams. I see a lot of their clips though. Uh, this is the life of gaming. Hi, howdy. Right, I missed one. Pow pow. Man, I watched every zombie video. Every video is a 30-minute tree. Keep them pumping. I would like to see your take on thriller / horror movies as well. I have a few. I actually don't have too many. Uh, one of my personal favorites is one that was filmed in my old school. I made a video on that and I really enjoy it. Even looking back on it now, the video is style wise, I was kind of just trying shit. It was one of my first times doing like the style of videos that I do now, and yeah, I was getting my bearings. But that video was fun to make. It was like a clown fucking slasher movie that was filmed in my school, and a guy got his fucking ball sack ripped off on my like on my chair at my desk in science class. Like I wasn't in the movie, or maybe even longer. But yeah, that was fun to see. And the same, like some lad just like used a terrible pickup line in front of my locker, which was kind of on par. You know, it was kind of what's it, lore accurate, if you will, to what was to come. uh, make more zombie movie vids, please. There's loads coming. I'm gonna be doing a load of other shit and zombie movies. Next one is a zombie movie. Next one after that isn't. I'm intending it to be a zombie movie or show, but I'm a spontaneous type of boy. I'm just gonna be randomly throwing up videos of, you know, anime, like reviews, just talking about. Well, I say reviews, but they're not. They're the same as the fucking movie, like commentaries. Really, I just fucking speak my mind. I just speak. Okay. Every electronic. No sound? Really? Why is there no sound? You lie. Stefan? You lie. Okay, right, I'm being trolled. Damn. Can't be having that. Maybe I probably have seen them. I use here in my phone right now. Every electronic in my house right now is fighting against me. What have I done? Why have the gods deceived me? Wrestlers, okay. I was about to say that like it's not it doesn't really narrow it down. Two people wrestling that were very drunk during an interview. That's a common occurrence, unfortunately. You guys hearing him? I hope so. I already showed my age enough by how little I was, how shit the start of this was. I really should have charged my phone before this. I didn't think my actual like PC would not allow me to pull up chat. Are you gonna behave now, Sandra? Gentlemen, I have a fucking LAN cable and I can't even load YouTube when I'm streaming. Who do you think you are? Denying me. Ah, how upsetting. I'm gonna have to come up with some sort of workaround. My father took my extension lead. Why must you always rob me of my necessities when I need them the most? Do I have any alternate? Damn, excuse me. Nope. Alright, I'm off. Got to keep working. Get that bread, my friend. Get that bread. Keep the grind up. Yeah, it fixed the problem. Okay, I see. Happy days. I'm surprised most people can understand the accent whenever I speak in games. Can't understand me. And I don't have a strong Irish accent. I don't really have that strong of an Irish accent in my videos, to be fair. I'm German, so I have to focus to understand him too. Yeah, no, I understand that if it's like a country that the first language isn't English, yeah, you might have a harder time understanding me. But like, especially in the videos, it's not even like it's not like a thing that I try to do, but I just naturally do it where like I just tone back my accent somehow. I don't fully understand it myself. All I know is I talked a lot to my English mates growing up, like on PlayStation and stuff. Played games with them. Most of my friends were like, what's it? How do you explain it? Like American, English, like countries where their first language was English, and they still had trouble understanding me at first. Or if I got angry, whenever I get angry, my Irishness comes out in the videos. I can't hide that. And then they couldn't understand me, so I just kind of developed like a sixth sense in a way to kind of draw it back. But lately in the videos, that mask is kind of slipping away, and in stream right now, it's probably gonna be hard for a lot of you to understand me. Actually, as a matter of fact, man, why must my life be so difficult? Is that an Irish accent? Come to think of it, he does sound like McGregor. Yeah, I'm from Dublin, from the same place as McGregor. Uh, British and Irish accents are not hard to understand. I'm Indian, so yeah, it's kind of tough sometimes, but Sidemen channel helped. Yeah, fair enough. A lot of people like learned English in weird ways. I've heard. Like all my friends that like learned English when they were younger or whatever, some of them like tell me that like YouTube videos helped them a lot. But yeah, it is an Irish accent. But I am live, Jan. Welcome to the click. You from Coolock? No, but Coolock is not far. It's like I live in the general Dublin area, you know? I can't really confirm where. That's a bad idea. But yeah, no, I'm not far. Sorry, gentlemen. I'm not going to be able to read chat for a second. I'm going to have to go and consult my father about the extension lead he has twice taken from me. BRB. Dad, can I rub that extension lead? The one that you took from my room. Brad. Yeah, boy. We professional and shit now, boy. We got an extension lead and shit. Oh, damn. It's gonna get dark, fellas. Whew. Why is it saying that the fucking message is held for review? I have a commentary and it's like, oh, this is being held for review. Another moderator held this for review. What other moderator? I don't have one. Right. I think we're back in action, boys. Oh, excuse me. That was rude. We have Cowardly Nerd. Oh, I've been seeing your comments on the videos. You make movie recaps. Really interesting. Like, I normally put movie recaps on for background noise, but I find myself fully engaged in the videos. Keep making videos. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. I'm glad you're enjoying them. That's the goal. That's my only goal. And I hope I'm not distracting you. The way you worded that, I was like, wait a minute. I might be taking him away from important matters. You got any upcoming videos? Yeah, I'm editing one right now. Or I was editing one. I was cutting one up. I guess I'll show you. Why not? Like, I was cutting most of it up. This is going to be Rec. It was a lengthy recording, to say the least. But they always are. So it is what it is. So Rec is coming out most likely tomorrow. I have a good few ideas. I have an Invincible video already recorded and slightly edited. I have it all cut up. And I have a Jujutsu Kaisen video that I'm going to be uploading. But tomorrow as well, if it doesn't take me fucking another 14 hours to edit this video, I'll hopefully get it up tomorrow and be recording the next one, which I'm still not fully decided on, but I'm thinking about trying out the shows again. Was literally thinking if you have posted rec the other day. Yeah, I was seeing a lot, and I posted like a hint on like YouTube, and I'm gonna be doing it from now on because it's kind of fun. Like I posted like a little bit of the notes I was taking while watching the movie, and obviously made it a bit too easy because everyone who guessed got it right. So what have we got here? Rex class. Rex is class. Rec is class. Don't know why I said Rex, but it was really good. I watched it years and years and years ago, but then haven't seen it since. And in between, I was seeing videos like my videos, like the movie commentaries on it. Some more serious, others are like jokey, like my videos would later become. But yeah, I've seen a good bit about it, and I still had a great time, and I had fun making this video. I think it's gonna be good, pretty fucking good. I wrote all of I kind of wrote the plan for the video all day today, like all the bullet points and like things that I had to make sure to remind myself to say, even though a lot of the time I miss it, and it is what it is. But yeah, it's fun. But that was my day today. Started a bit late as well. I need to go to bed at an actual reasonable hour today, or else I might hate myself tomorrow if I start late. But yeah, we're finding the flow. I'm getting down with the sickness, if you get me, and figuring it out as we go. Because as I said, I took the jump, left my job 2 months ago nearly, and somehow after a month and a bit, I somehow managed, after after a few weeks of the first few videos that I uploaded not doing too hot because views were down on YouTube full stop, I was like, right, this might be a test. I'm just gonna go for the 6 months no matter what the outcome. And then regardless, I always put a lot of time into it because I know, like, if anyone is thinking of starting a video or starting channel, whoa, I might be having a stroke, gentlemen. Hold on. That was upsetting. Nah, that was embarrassing. This is why I don't stream. But oopsie. But I what was I gonna say? The best piece of advice I can give to make it more fun for yourself, make it feel less like work, is to just make a video as if you want your friends to see it, Make it in a way that would make your friends laugh, or that if your friends decide to see it because maybe you'll send it to them or whatever, that they'll get a laugh out of it, and other people will follow, I guess. Because that's just what I started doing. Started making videos for that I know, like, if my friends did decide to give a watch, there was loads that would catch them off guard or whatever. Sometimes I throw inside jokes in there to like see if they actually watch my videos. Like, I'm like, he would have caught on to this if he watched it. But yeah, that's the best thing you can do. Yeah, no, Rec is gonna be a good one. I'm excited to finish it. Well, not excited to finish it, but I'm excited to see what I put into it. Irish accent. Wait, what? Yan. Yan. Hello, Yan. You and me have a different editing style. I haven't been able to keep up with. I know that feeling. I know that feeling on the same. Okay, right. These were a while back. I was like, wait a minute. I'm failing to compute. I try and make mine too professional. Yeah, but that's a bad problem to have. Or no, not a bad problem. A good problem to have is that you make your videos too good. Like, that's a good complaint to have for yourself. I'm here for zombie videos. That's fair, mate. We're not having a zombie video in this stream, but I hope you enjoy the zombie videos. Hello, user EG. You deserve to be a bigger YouTuber. Keep posting and working hard. The hard work shows in the videos. I'm glad it comes off that way. I'm glad because yeah, as I said, the majority of my days, the most productive I feel in my day is when I'm like staring at myself for hours, which is existential thought in and of itself. But I spend a lot of time on the videos, so I'm glad you're enjoying them. And even if I fall off in like 2 years or so, my only goal is to at least get a plaque, the 100k plaque, whatever. Because I had I drew on my wall years ago. I must have a picture of it somewhere. But I just had like a 1 million subscriber, the Real EXO plaque that I drew on my wall. Absolute terrible looking. Tried to make a 3D and shit and it just looked ass. But it was on my wall forever. So, until I recently painted over it. But it's still there. I didn't wipe it off, didn't rub it off, didn't do anything. But it would be cool. That's the goal. Just enjoy whatever I'm making and just have fun, you know? Like as I said earlier, most people probably weren't here for it, but I just wouldn't be able to predict where I'm gonna be due to how well the videos are performing. And like the zombie videos in particular are performing really well. And I'm gonna keep making the zombie videos, you know? Because a lot of you guys have gone back and watched a lot of my older stuff. I'm getting comments on videos from months and months and months ago, videos that I didn't expect someone who found me from a zombie video would be interested in. And a lot of people have, like, as soon as they click on the channel to go and, you know, see what else I have or watch another movie commentary or whatever it may be, everyone goes their different ways. Some people go to the anime stuff, some people continue with the movie commentaries, the zombie movies, and that's it. Or just, you know, jump and mix between them, or like Wolf here, who's in the chat, who just is watching them all. Whatever it may be, I appreciate it. But a lot of people are like enjoying a lot of different things. So I'm gonna try and put out content for all of those different groups that kind of split off and started enjoying the other videos as well. So I'm just gonna have fun with it, follow what people are enjoying, keep doing what people are enjoying, and if I also have fun doing it, happy days. If I don't, it won't happen. So like the videos won't be out. So yeah, with the anime stuff and just like talking about movies, talking about shows, the reason I chose that is because it's just something that I would never get bored of doing. My mates know. My mate Max is probably in the chat. Jan is also in the chat. Both of them know that I am a yapper at heart. I just am. I yap the fucking ear off people. Sometimes to the point I'm like, damn, how long have I been talking? Yeah, man, it will come soon. Hopefully, Hopefully, that is a dream. That is definitely a dream. You still have that 100k paper framed? No, no, it was a drawing on the wall. It was a 1 million subscriber plaque, Jan, actually. Thanks very much. You gonna do any TV series recaps? Yes, I am. Damn, you guys got active all of a sudden. I missed loads. Pow Pow, have you made any videos on the comic Crossed? No, I don't. I don't think I'll start doing videos on like mangas and comics and stuff like that. I just don't think that's an avenue I'd go down because it's not really something I'm. It's not that I'm not into it. It's just that I don't do it. You know, I don't read comics. I read 3 volumes of the JJK manga and stuff like that. It's like it would be hard for me to give actual like commentary on something that I'm not well versed in, if you get me. You gonna do any TV show recaps? Yes, yes. The two that I have a few on my list. I have my list behind me. Why am I trying to think of it? I'm a silly git. One second. Oh man, I need a new notebook. Where in tarnation? There we are. Right. So, Kingdom. I loved that show. I watched it recently, and I'm gonna be making a movie comment or zombie movie commentary on that show commentary, I should say. All of Us Are Dead video's gonna be coming out on that very soon. I love that show. That's it for the shows actually. The rest are all movies. I have Quarantine, Outside, 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, Zombies of Mass Destruction, Wreck, which is coming out tomorrow, Train to Busan, banger. I've seen that. The Crazies I haven't seen, looks good. Child's Play. Oh, can't wait to do Child's Play. That's a childhood favorite. Yeah, that's it for the list. But I have a lot of like long form video ideas. I'm not gonna go through them all, but like I have a whole plethora. So we moving. We have a lot of stuff. We have a lot of stuff on the way. So I ain't slacking, folks. That whole notebook is almost filled up, and I only got it like 2 weeks ago, or 3 weeks ago, or something. I didn't think it would fill up that fast. But I first saw that Lord of the Lord of the Quilbies. I first subbed after you made the Lord of Mysteries video. I'm still subbed because you're low key tough. Appreciate it. Thanks for using the Gen Z slang. I feel young again. But I'm glad you're still watching. I kind of want people to watch the videos for me instead of the topic that I'm covering. But I'm fully aware that there are going to be topics that don't really cross over. You know, some people don't really like that show, want to watch someone talk about that show, whatever it may be. So that's fully it. Legend in the making. Oh, Ross, how's it going? Foxliner, keep it up. Appreciate it, mate. I am. GG on 5k. Thanks, mate. I appreciate it. Oh, sorry. Allergies. If you don't do it personally, it's hard to appease to people that do like that stuff. Yeah, no, it is going to be hard to appease to everyone, which is why I'm not trying to. I'm not trying to appease to everybody that in my subscriber base with each and every video I upload. Like, I want to, I'm still getting into the flow with the movie commentaries. They take a long time. Like, on average, each of them videos takes at least 15 hours start to finish, from writing even more if you take like taking the notes and all that, but that's pretty much watching a movie. That's not fucking work. Like, I can't really count that, but yeah, all of them are like 15 hours. Some of them especially the Zion video was upwards of 20 hours. That was a diabolical fucking shift. Like they take a while. So it's like I'm trying to get into a good flow of like getting some of the editing on those videos done one day and then start working on a video for each other part of my viewer base where maybe it's just random videos that I upload, just anime, just normal animated shows. If I just want to like have a sit down and talk video where I'm just talking about something that caught my interest or whatever it may be that I do, like I'm just going to make all of it as much as I possibly can for everybody who are subscribed for those specific reasons, you know? Give all of them each individual videos that they'll enjoy. You don't have to watch them all. Every video I upload, that's completely fine. But I ain't forgetting anyone. The anime videos are still coming. The movie reviews are still coming. The movie commentaries, the big ones, are still coming. That's going to be the main crux of my channel from going forward, without a doubt. The zombies, thrillers, whatever the movie may be. The weird wacky movies like the old Christmas movie that I made a video on. Shit like that. Like I'm just gonna do so if something catches my interest, even if it's completely off fucking key, out of character for the channel, I'm just gonna do it. Like, cause it's fun. And I enjoy doing it. But doesn't mean I'm gonna forget about people who subscribe for anime or people who subscribe for the, you know, other videos that I make. Like the Reddit videos, I'm still gonna make them every once in a while. Like they're fun. I enjoy that shit. From his class, can't wait for the next season. Yeah, no, I've been wanting to watch that since Hickey actually reminded me of it. He said it to me in work when we were co-workers. You said it to me, and I haven't. I've been wanting to watch it since, so I'm definitely interested in giving that a go. Don't know if I'll make a video on it now. It seems a bit too intellectually charged for someone like me, but I have a serious anime for you. Go on. I'm curious if I haven't seen it. I'd be surprised if I haven't seen it. I've actually seen quite a bit of the new shit. Would you ever do reaction videos? Actually, that is mad that you mentioned that because I talk about that at the end of my newest video that I'm working on right now. I have this idea, and this is just an idea. I have no idea how I'm gonna actually implement it or whatever it may be. But I was thinking that it would be a great idea to either do behind the scenes videos for whoever wants to watch it, of like start to finish of the process, or just make the reaction videos of me reacting to it firsthand and while taking notes or whatever. So I kind of have that as well for people who want to see it. So if it's something people would be interested in, yeah. But I don't know. I'd be wary about uploading it to the main channel. That's the only thing. I feel like it would fuck with you. It would start thinking that I am a reaction channel, and I don't want that. They treat reaction channels kind of mean. I don't want them to be mean to me. Parasite, the anime. I actually haven't seen Parasite, but I know a lot about it. That's where the guy's hand gets fucking overtaken by an alien or something, and then his whole town is like overrun by the parasites. They all like shapeshift and stuff, like Alex Mercer out of Prototype. Yeah, I think reaction videos would be good. I like watching them personally. If it's second channel too, that's fine. Yeah, like I was thinking of, yeah, because first thought was to like, you know, since I didn't think people would really want that type of thing, I was like, oh yeah, I'll put it on memberships for like €1. But then I was like, oh, I don't really want to lock anything behind a paywall. That's just, I don't like when people do that. So I don't really want to do it myself. But it is what it is. I think I would just do a second channel, in fairness. It's like, we're just starting. I don't want to be fucking locking shit behind paywalls when I'm only getting started on videos, you know? There's no need. Don't get me wrong, it would help with the videos and help me keep doing this full time. But trust me, is they're already doing enough by watching the videos and supporting the videos, so no need. No need. What's this? Do you have a girlfriend? Oh no. 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 Fat no. I struggle saying your name there, initials. Nice to meet you. Yo, how's it going? Do it all on this. I think do it like Penguin Zero. Only started, only started, bro. It's been grinding for years. Happy for him. Our old job spawned three YouTubers. Yes, it did. It produced some goodness. But yeah, no, I've been doing this for a while, gentlemen. But no, no girlfriend. And what was the other thing? Penguin Zero. I love Penguin. I love fucking Charlie, man. He is fucking hilarious. But that's why it works, I think. Because he's just so naturally funny. And if I was able to do commentary like him, oh, it would be a fucking breeze, man. Like, that's a talent. That is a talent. You don't. I wait. No, it's embarrassing. I'm not gonna do it. I was gonna play some of the raw video of like my newest video, but I feel like that would take away from the immersion. Because you ever like watch FaZe Adapt back in the day when he was in like FaZe when it was good, and he was like saying, "Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it." That shit's real. The amount of times that I repeat the same sentence and sometimes I get tripped over the first three syllables 4 times in a row, and then I just have to stop and contemplate for a minute. You know, it's like, what have I become? Like, I'm just sitting there and realizing how much I'm gonna have to cut around and cut out, or I go on tangents and I fucking go completely off track and I have to cut most of that out as well, or cut around it to make it less fucking drawn out. But if I had the talent of fucking Charlie, man, to just sit down and just chat and just fucking be hilarious from start to finish and make sense, and the whole video makes sense without having to do any rewrites or changes, oh, that would be a dream. That would be a dream. You're Charlie with editing, lol. Charlie with editing? Does he edit? Like, I see a few cuts here and there, but that's about it. That's what I mean. Like, that's what makes him so funny, because his videos are so bare bones, but he still does so much in them. Still talks so much shit. Still has like that funny charismatic vibe to him. You know, gets a good few chuckles along the way, and he just literally one full recording sometimes. I swear I saw a video recently where it was start to finish just one cut, and that impressed the fuck out of me. I can't do it. Like, I'd be too embarrassed to even just show you the raw recording right now. It's just, it's that like, it's that bad. Like, this video is hopefully gonna be like 30 minutes or something, and I recorded for 2.5 hours. So, like, that just puts it into perspective there. That's rants, mistakes, fucking re-saying the sentences, all of it. Like, that man got some talent. But regardless, his videos are great. I watch every single one. It's like, don't get me wrong, me saying like, oh, his videos aren't edited is not a diss. I wish I could be that entertaining with that little fucking editing. Chap's just an actual fucking, oh, alien. He's an alien. But I love him for it. Like E.T., the phone home fucker. Oh. Oh yeah, fun fact, my dad has an ET finger. That's a fun fact. Right on his like finger, right there. It's like a little bubble. We doing rec next? I am indeed. It's already in the works. Recorded, everything. I just need to finish the edit. That's the goal. That's the goal. This is fun. I see why people do the just chatting fucking streams now. It's a vibe. It is definitely vibey. Should I make that edit in that next or that movie next? You know the one I'm talking about. If you want, yeah. Is it nearly done? If you're looking for something to work on, go for it. Uh, if you do end up watching and enjoying from, please consider posting a video on it. I definitely would, but I don't think it would be like in a movie commentary type of way. It would probably be more of me just talking about it, and I wouldn't even like. Yeah, classification wise, it would be a review, I guess, but it's just me talking about it. Like that's usually what my reviews entail. It's just me talking about what I liked about, well, in great detail about what I liked about certain aspects of shows. Wait, Rec, are we speaking the English or Spanish version? Well, I watched it in Spanish, so I assume so. The Spanish version, yes. But I am going to be commentating in English because I do not have the talent to go bilingual for this one specific video. I ain't like them actors, man. Yeah, I've been in the pipeline for 2 years now. Oh, I'm aware. I know how long you've been working on that. So if you want to finish it, go for it. There's a shit American spin-off. I've heard that. Because I have a video that I'm going to be doing on quarantine as well. And somebody said that that was an American remake of Rec. And I remember watching Quarantine. And I don't see a correlation there. Maybe I was watching Quarantine 2 or something. I don't know, but yeah, Quarantine was shy. I'm thinking of the one where they're on a plane, and I don't know if that's the first or the second one. If it's the second one, I'm going to that because I remember enjoying that when I was younger, but I'm willing to be proven wrong. 100%. And if I'm proven wrong, I'm still going to make a video of it because I can shit on it then. I can make so many jokes at the director's expense. Yes. Is there snakes on it? No, I know snakes on a plane. The outbreak starts. Well, somebody is infected. They're in the toilets. They're in there for too long. The flight attendant tries to get her out, and she fucking runs out of the door, leaps on his fucking neck, rips his esophagus out, and then shit, fucking hellfire breaks loose. You know? Rec 1 and 2 are alright. Rec 3 sucked ass. I can't say that I watched Rec 3. But once I get to the Child's Play franchise, man, I'm doing most of them. I'm doing most of them. Like, not up until the later ones, you know? I don't think I'd do Seed of Chucky. I love that movie. It's so fucking stupid. But I don't know if it would work, but I'll see. It's gonna be a while before I get there, but I love those movies so much, man. I even love Child's Play 3 when they're, was it Child's Play 3 or Child's Play 2? Where they're in, no, I think it is Child's Play 3. Where they're in the fucking marine fucking school. Andy is in the marine school and fucking good old Charles Lee Ray comes back and starts wreaking havoc again. Did you see the new Scream? No, I haven't seen any Scream since the first one, and I was young when I saw that. I'm not even sure if I watched the full thing. Scream is one of the only slashers that I'm very in the dark about. I like Chucky until the cloning stuff. Yeah, but I was a kid when I saw those two. Like I still remember the scene of him having a. You just see this little doll having a wank through the perspex window. There we go. Got there in the end. Like that shit was funny when he had to like come in a cup. Like I remember those moments. Him driving fucking what was it, Britney Spears, or was it some actress? I can't remember who it was, but ends up riding her off of the fucking off of the cliff because she gave him the bird. Hmm. I'm just after realizing that I thought you were talking about Quarantine 1 and 2. Now I'm only realizing that you said Rec 1 and 2. I hope I said that out loud. Scream marathon pending. I only done it. Those are the type of movies that I love watching with people. I love watching like Scream, fucking Wolf Creek, and all them types of movies. I love watching those movies with people. It's always so fun. Or like any Blumhouse movie. I love watching those with people. Just rip the piss out of it. Pretty much my videos just with extra people. Like, and in real life. Mm. Do what you enjoy. No, I do. Even if I don't enjoy the movie, I enjoy shitting on it. So, it is what it is. Take me out to dinner first, yeah. Saw the Doghouse video and recommended it to my friends to watch. And it was a fun watch with the group. Oh, you watched it with your mates. I appreciate that. I hope they enjoyed it as well. The movie, like, the movie or my video? Oh, I wanna swing from a chandelier. Oh, put me in the next K-pop Demon Hunters. Fuck Jinu. I'd be better than Jinu. I'll be Jin Woo. Sung Jin Woo, as a matter of fact. Boat. Oh, you watch Boat with them? That's what I like to see. I appreciate that. Human Centipede next. I've watched all of those. And for some reason, I felt more like icky while watching someone else's video about it than I did while watching the movies. I don't know why. It's just like, oh, this person is pointing out the reasons why this is disgusting, and those same reasons were the reasons I like had a great time laughing and joking about the movie. I was like, oh, that's so stupid, that's so silly, and this guy was like, oh, that is like disgustingly vile. Anyone who would enjoy watching this is sick, and I'm just there like, oh. Is now the wrong time to say I had fun laughing at it? Just because I enjoy my time watching a movie doesn't mean I enjoy the movie. How about vids with disturbing horrors or something like Tusk? Yeah, no, I've been interested in doing something like that. Definitely has been. It is definitely something that I was gonna get to. That or I love Mr. GG's fucking series. He's a YouTuber I really love on this fucking platform, and he's kind of similar type of videos, but I found him when he was doing like the Catch a Predator videos and stuff, banging. But what was it? Like he makes videos on like disturbing, what was it? Disturbing, most disturbing documentaries, and I always love watching those videos from him. So I'd be interested in doing it in movie form instead of documentaries. I love Mr. GG. Yeah, no, he is a fucking beast. He is a funny fucker. I don't think I've ever watched one of his videos and not laughed. It gets me every time. The fuck are you doing in here, pal? Saw a fat fly, literally in front of my face. Intruder! Intruder! We haven't. Interesting. We can cosplay the human centipede. Bags not the middle. Bagsy not the middle. Fuck that. Got the worst of both worlds. The front has to deal with someone's mouth on their ass. The fucking back has to deal with their mouth on someone's ass. And the middle has to deal with both. Chap just didn't catch a break. His Jungle Mist series are also a fun watch. Yeah, no, I've been watching them with his editor. Fucking banging. You should watch Bambi the Reckoning or Weapons. Bambi the Reckoning? Like, Bambi? Little cute deer Bambi? Is that like one of those fucking movies that as soon as it went into the public domain, someone turned it into a fucking horror movie? Like they did with Mickey Mouse and fucking Winnie the Pooh. Oh, hello, Rohin. Is that how you say your name? Rohinid? The letters at the end are fucking me up. How's it going? The Mortuary Assistant movie and game. Never heard of it. Weapons, I'm definitely going to be doing. Weapons is on the agenda, that's for sure. I've been interested in that. I know nothing about that movie at all. I didn't even know it was a zombie movie until someone told me on a whim. Nah, that's my mother's name. What will I call you then? What shall I dub thee? We have something in common. My mother's name is Exo. Wait, Weapons is a zombie movie? So I've been told. Congrats, though. Appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Oh, I have to like look off screen. It's more like a half zombie movie. You have to watch it to understand. I heard it's interesting for sure. I haven't heard bad things, in fairness. But I don't really care if I hear bad things because I just like to watch it anyway to make up my own mind. Sorry, I just got tunnel vision there. I watched it and it low key confused me. Well, good fucking luck for me then. Good luck to me. I'm going to see if I have any games. Maybe it'll actually let me fucking get the stream chat up. Now that I've given it a bit of a rest. Dava? Is the H silent or is the D silent? Yeah, no, this ain't working. My connection ain't it, folks. So unfortunately, I don't think we have any entertainment for the night. Other than my yapping. You thought I was still at 2K, Jan? Surprise! Well, 5.14 is crazy, I know. Tell me about it. I don't know what happened either. Right, what games do I have in my library that's downloaded? PUBG. Did the boys want some PUBG? Can you stick music on? I can try. Don't be surprised if the stream randomly disappears and I just like cease to exist. And you never see me again. Let's see here, shall we? Oh wait, I should probably not show that because it has my full fucking legal name. You should probably change that on my Spotify. It's linked to my Facebook and it just has my full fucking details there. Address and all. It's fucking bonkers. Sorry, Anne. I think the gods are not in your favor. Because I can't even open fucking Spotify. Oh, this is getting actually preposterous. I can't lie. Preposterous. Quite diabolical, yes, yes, quite. No donk music? The fuck is donk music? CS2? You want to see me get shit on? I don't even think my connection would be strong enough. I don't know why, but my connection's gone all cattywampus since I started streaming. I'm off, bud. Have a good night. You too, Ross. Have a good one. Yeah, no, this isn't loading, bro. Sorry. Music that sounds donkey. I can guess what donkey means, but I said it right. Fabulous, fabulous. Finally, I got my pronunciations correct. Yeah, no, sorry, boys. No music either. The gods have not willed it so. But like, is this like an actual internet problem, or is just my PC being a bit studious and fucking me over here? Like, no, I'm not gonna do an internet test either because my whole thing will shut off. What about Terraria? I don't have Terraria. I'm a simple gamer. I like to shoot people. So every game that I have, what, Contractors VR, because I actually got a Quest 3 that I'm gonna be making. I'm possibly gonna be making a video with if I can ever figure out how to do shit with it and actually record it, because I want to make videos on like COD Zombies on VR. That's just it's so fun. Try Cave Story. If it requires downloading, I don't think I can. I'll test my arm with PUBG. Like, why not? I'll let you know my findings. You should try Resident Evil in VR. Do you know how much of a bitch I am? If no one has ever seen me play a fucking horror game, go back and watch. It's an old one now, so you might not enjoy it, but there's a video on my channel of me playing Alien Isolation. That'll give you a good idea of how much of a bitch I am when it comes to horror games. If I had to be in VR for that shit, I might actually explode. I might enter like terminal velocity and just fucking cease to exist. End up on the other end of the fucking galaxy. Oh, here's a question for the chat, folks. Oh, I can say that one ironically now, chat. I've never gotten that. But here's a question. Has anyone ever watched the movie Jumper with your man who played Anakin Skywalker? What's his name? Oh, I can't think of his name. We always get destroyed in PUBG. Well, we do, but I guess I'm never gonna get to show how shit I am at PUBG because it's not loading. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh my god, it's the guy from Minecraft. Try Cave Story later. I'd be interested. Don't blue ball me here. Do not bring me all the way to the finish line and then tell me that my internet sucks. You fucking dingbat. Sitting here for at least 10 working days waiting for this thing to load, and 10 bets is gonna tell me that I'm fucking need to get my internet checked. It's like, sorry, we have no room for broke boys. Go fuck yourself. Pokemon the game. If you're broke, just say so. But you have a Ryzen 9 and terrible internet connection. That's the problem, yeah. It's not the hardware. If it was the hardware, I'd be fucking pissed. With insane Wi-Fi? Well, it's not insane right now for whatever reason. I click stream and all of a sudden my fucking internet connection ceases to exist. Like, I can show you what I'm looking at so you know I'm not capping. This is what I've been on for the last 5 minutes. I lie. 2 minutes ago I was looking at smoke. Now I'm looking at this. Not an ideal scenario, folks. Not an ideal scenario. Overloaded, maybe. But that's quite upsetting because I have 5 gigs. That's the sad reality of the scenario. In my room, I get 5 megabytes. But I have an Ethernet connection right into the back of my PC. But now that's like, nah, go fuck yourself. How about no? And now here I am. I'm not really sad actually. I don't mind just sitting and chatting, but I can't even put music on for the boys for the one time. Luckily my allergies aren't too bad, so you're not gonna have to sit there listening to me panting. Some weird sick version of ASMR or something. You tried reopening Steam? It's not. It's nothing to do with just Steam though. 500 gigabytes more like. No, it's just 5 gigs. But the problem with 5 gigs is it doesn't travel very far. So, it might be like near, like what? Like 350 on Wi Fi. Maybe more. I hope more actually. No, 500 something megabytes on Wi Fi. But it's like a 5 gigahertz fucking bandwidth or whatever the fuck. I don't know the terminologies. But yeah, it doesn't travel far at all. 500 megabytes. I come up to my room, I get 6. I have fucking screenshot evidence. I have the receipts, gentlemen. I'm also coming to the conclusion that I really need to shave my neck. I was like, what's this scruffy fucking substance on my neck? It's me. It's my hair. I look like an 80s porn star or something right now. At least your Wi-Fi ain't as bad as mine. Mate, I think I'm coming for your throne with how things are performing today. I can't open Spotify, can't open my stream, can't open fucking PUBG. Like, this ain't a lagging scenario. This is you are too bad of an internet having guy to even get into my game. You know? Country Bum King, how's it going? Bump King. Sounded like I said Bum King for a second. I needed to repeat that. Yeah, well, I'm sick of looking at this guy with the whatever the fuck that is in his head. That's a weird helmet, like a fucking welding helmet. PUBG is not cooperating. Spotify is not cooperating. YouTube is not cooperating. Oh, how the gods have forsaken us. Oh, heavens. I'm trying to think if I have chocolate. That would go down like a treat right now. That's for sure. No, I ate my 2 Easter eggs yesterday. Hey man, I approve of the bums. Yes, so do I. So do I. If you're bored, try selling your legal. Yeah, legal info. I just said illegal. No, I'm too much of a good boy for that. I can't be doing that. I could get banished from Earth if I leaked anything. Not on this PC. They'll have to find my hard drive. But it's Easter, you should have chocolate. Yeah, that logic only stands for normal people. Because some people would still have some leftover chocolate left, but me, being me, ate both of my Easter eggs and the little chocolate that came with them. Little 2 bars and the 2 cream eggs, and I inhaled them, absolutely swallowed them, no chewing. Treating them how a Bella Danger treats her men in those videos online. Slobbing on the knob of that cream egg. And now I'm chocolateless. Yippee. The chocolate has forsaken me. Woke up feeling like shit too. Bro, the algorithm tossed one of your videos into my recommended and I've been hooked since. You're a real one, brother. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying them. Appreciate that. Thanks for watching. Means more than I can ever fucking put into words. Especially right now since my frontal lobe seems to be malfunctioning. What, the extra large ones? The extra large cream eggs? Are you telling me they get bigger? And if you're telling me they get bigger and you have kept this from me all this time, things might get heated. The amount of times. I hope you haven't been able to hear that all this time. Just my fucking phone stopping and starting charging over and over again. It's just like doot 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 doot. I want to throw it through a fucking wall. Oh, I have some left. Fabulous. They get bigger. That's heartbreaking. I don't think I'll ever recover from this. They get even bigger. They get even bigger than the big ones that you failed to remind me in our fucking nearly 14 years of friendship. And you never told me cream eggs get bigger. How many cream eggs have I been talking to you with shoved down my throat? You know? And not once did you decide to mention, oh yeah, you know, is that one of the big ones? And then I would have had this same reaction, like, oh, there's bigger ones. And then we would have avoided this fucking hoot and holler. Did I hear grinder? No, you're just gay. No, I'm joking. Oh, monster, what am I seeing? It is also 11:15 at night. Farisi, long time no see. How's it going? I thought you knew. I didn't know cream eggs got bigger, bro. This is news to me. When did that update get dropped? $16, Patrick. I do apologise, Jan. I apologise. Cream eggs can be huge. Well, that's news to me. You guys are making me believe that Ireland is now a third world country because we don't have big cream eggs. Like, fucking massive. Now yous are just rubbing it in. Now yous are just beating the man when he's down. Not only do I now know that cream eggs get bigger, I'm now having that realization that Ireland just doesn't have the big ones. Because I would have seen it. I'm a chocolate connoisseur. And I would have seen it. Gotta head bed, work tomorrow. Good luck with the next 5k. Appreciate it, mate. Hope you have a good sleep. Cream eggs here are tiny. Yes, they are. And I'm now realizing they're bigger. Who the fuck does our government think they are? Very happy seeing the success the last few years. Me and Zin are talking about how you're doing every so often. Appreciate it, mate. Thanks. I'm glad you've been checking in. I've been seeing a few of your things whenever I pop onto Twitter. Still hitting those spinny tops. I've been feeling the urge to fucking trick shot, man. Like, it's like my Minecraft phase. Instead of like Minecraft, I get, oh, I want to go onto Call of Duty and spin in circles and no scope across the map and hope that someone's there. Like, I want that feeling again, man. I want that feeling of hitting a fucking shot. And I haven't had it in what, nearly 4 years, 5 years? Maybe more? And that's devastating news. Quite unfortunate to say the least. Mine is called Zombies. Oh yeah, no, I have that all the time. I just be farming engagements. I'm very good at my craft. Yes, you are. How's college going, by the way? Last time I talked to you, you were talking about going to college. I do, Jan, I do. Nowadays it's just hitting bots because there's not enough players. Yeah. I don't. The thing is, I hate the sniper lobbies because if there's a sniper in there that's better than me, not only does it hurt my ego when it comes to sniping, it also is the worst fucker to come up against. A sniper that is better than you when you are also using a sniper is it's no bueno. No bueno. I just seen your custom zombies video earlier. Oh, that's an old one. That is a pull. Oh no, it's not actually on the wanted cowboy map. Yeah, no, that's not a pull. That's I enjoyed that. That was recent enough. I had fun on that. That video flopped, but I don't care. I still go back and watch on it fondly. I finished college 3 years ago. Damn, I'm a working man now. Damn. God damn. What do you do for work now? Maybe when you were talking to me, you were saying that you were nearly done college then. Maybe I'm misremembering. Sniper mains are hated everywhere. Well, they fucking shouldn't be. I get the annoyance. I do understand it, trust me. Was gonna ask after seeing it if you would ever do more COD Zombies videos. I have been wanting to, like, because I always go through the phases. Because the reason I stopped making the game and stuff is because I was losing interest in a lot of the games that I was playing, and there was just nothing new at the time that came out. Like, I just got over my Valorant phase, and I was uploading a lot of that, and I had my big Apex phase, and then nothing, you know. Went back to my COD days and just started playing COD because it was the only thing that I actually was like, yeah, I'll hop on and have a few games. Everything else I just wasn't interested in, so I just stopped. They weren't performing well either, to be fair, but I just stopped making them, and eventually I found the videos that I'm making now. But I have been wanting to go back and, like, I still play games like a good amount, so it's like I wouldn't mind making a few gaming videos on like a side channel or something if there was a want for it, you know. But I do have a few games that I'm interested in playing now. I play CS with Jan every once in a while. I still play COD. Still fucking on the younger generation on that game. They ain't getting away from me. Uh, but that sounded wild actually. Now that I say it out loud, as I said earlier in the stream, you don't gotta worry about that shit. Remember when we played GTA? Yeah, I do. And you tricked me into using all the money that. Well, you didn't trick me. You just didn't tell me that it had a price tag. You fucking told me to change the name of the company. You thought it would be so funny to change it to Pornhub Incorporated, and then boom, all of the money that we spent the last 5 hours up until that point playing that game to earn had disappeared in a heartbeat. Like, mm, damn, going for the heart there, Reese. That made me emotional. Appreciate that. Well, I wouldn't be who I am either without that era. You know, the livid days, even with Zin, the straight days. The straight days. Back when we were straight, that shit sucked. But no, the Stray Clan days, those were great. I remember meeting you when you wanted to get into ZP actually, as well. And then you just farce or like you were such a little guy. And then you beat me in a 1v1 and hurt my feelings. I was like, oh, he's a little boy. I'm gonna take it easy. And then you fucked on me. And then I actually tried, and you continued to fuck on me, which hurt more. And then you far surpassed me. And here you are now, still fucking up shit. You like RTS games. RTS games. I recognize that name. Who's RTS games? ZP Reese, yeah, the ZP days. The ZP days. I look back on those videos and all with fucking like I still think how all those fuckers are doing. I'm like, I wonder what Daiko's doing, man. Daiko was a madman. Well, I wonder what he's at. Like oh, real time strategy. I never really got into them. I don't think I've ever really played them. Like I was a very I was very what's the word, tunnel visioned in a way when it came to gaming. Quinny also came back recently. Yeah, I remember watching his videos on like Warframe and shit. Shit was wild. He actually popped off for a little bit with that. But what was I saying? No, yeah, no, I was very tunnel vision. Cause like early days it was like FIFA and stuff because my brother was playing it. And then my cousins used to come over and play World at War Zombies in front of me. And whenever they'd go downstairs, I'd take the controller and have a shot. And I'll never forget it. And then I just got addicted to that type of game. A lot of Guitar Hero, a lot of Skate 3. But it wasn't until Ghost of Tsushima or Spider-Man PS4 came out that I kind of jumped into the world of story games and stuff. So there's still a lot of different genres I haven't tried. Like I was very like, I was trying to get into phase, bro. That was my goal. I was putting all my time and effort into that fucking clan. didn't didn't really get far with it, but it is what it is. It was fun. I was putting all my energy into getting better at sniping and trick shotting, and now it's muscle memory. But God's dying, so it's not as valuable anymore. Uh, I'm on Warframe right now. Not Warframe, sorry. What was the other one? Oh, I can't think of it now. I got you into the last was. Yeah, you and Jess did actually. Uh, you got into Era. No, I don't think I was in Era at all. I shall be heading to bed now. Work at 5 a.m. It's always a pleasure seeing you. You too, mate. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you have a good one. Best of luck in work tomorrow. I almost fucked that up royally there. Warhammer? No, it's not Warhammer. Uh, it was a free FPS game. They had like a mode kind of like CS:GO in it. It was War something. Oh, that's gonna annoy me. And I can't even look it up on my PC. It'll take 5 days. Well, my phone's on 25% now, so I actually could look it up now. Why not? Don't have to hold it at an angle. War. Can't really search it up if I don't know the fucking name. Look up Quinny. Huh. Interesting. I know I have a video on it from years ago. See if I can find it that way. Oh, I can't think of it. Come now, come now. Search trust channel. Oh, still fucking can't find it. I can't find it. All I know is it's war something. Now the chat's all gone. What the fuck's happening here, dude? There we are. Still haven't gotten a controller. Warframe. No, I already said that that's not Warframe. An RTS game that's pretty fun just dropped called Menace. I was gonna look it up, but I can't fucking do that. I'll have a look. I've been kind of wanting to step outside my comfort zone a little bit. Yeah, no, yeah, and you need to get a controller, boy. Oh, well, yeah, I did get into Era just before they ended. Yeah, that's true. That is factual information there, sir. That is factual. It is tough though, so just a fair warning on that. Yeah, thanks for warning me anyway. There are some people out there who just throw me into a game and expect me not to fucking panic. Like, like I did a video on trying to play League of Legends, and my mate just went into a game, and he gave me a quick rundown, and I thought I was doing so well. I celebrated and everything after the game was won, and we finished. And then he hit me with the harsh reality that that was a game against bots, just so we could warm up. And then the game with real people came, and yeah, I was well and truly shattered after that game. Not a bit of ego left in my body. Stalker 2 would be a good game if you want an FPS story rich game. Oh no, I've played a good amount of story games. Stalker is definitely one that I've had I thought would be interesting. Yo, I'm playing COD right now, so peak. Which one? The newest one? That's pretty much the only other game that I have downloaded at the moment other than Warface. That's the one. It is Warface. Yeah, one of the lads in my old clan. We're all close. In my old little sniper clan on COD. We were all close. And Reese, that was here a few minutes ago, he was a part of it as well. That was like, what, fuck. Now, I met that kid when he was 8 or some shit, man. He was young. And now he's telling me he's finished college and he's in a job. Like, that makes me feel rough. But, yeah, that was a long time ago. It was like, what, 10, 12 years? Oh, dear. Yeah, 12 years or some stupid shit. Back at Advanced Warfare, man. That was a lot. No, it was Advanced Warfare. But yeah, he used to be the guy Quinny. He was really good at Warface. He kind of blew up on YouTube for a bit over it. He was an absolute menace on the sticks, to say the least. But I have played a lot of story games, but I'm very picky and choosy with the games that I play because I do get very, very invested in when I'm playing a story game. So it's like I want to make sure it's worth my time, but now I'm a bit too picky. Because the only time I really get to play is after I'm done making videos or on the weekend. And lately I haven't been playing that on the weekend actually, which is very sad. Just nothing that's like kind of drawn me. Remember Widdy. Wonder what he's doing. Man, he's probably a full grown adult now, Jan. And that's the fucking crazy part of it. Yeah, I know about the Black Ops 3 thing. Black Ops 3 is peak. I actually have the client, the boy client, when they brought that out before COD fucking cease and desisted it. Doesn't help games are now like 70 to 80 bucks. Yeah, it's not ideal. Not in the slightest. Not ideal at all at all. Like even the ones that are like kind of cheaper, like they're reasonable prices, but it's like I don't know if I want to spend it because I have a tendency of just buying a game, playing it once, and then never playing it again. Like I have a lot of games like that, so I kind of have like PTSD from the days where I like spent my last bit of money on a game and then I didn't like it. It's happened a few times. So now I'm just very, very picky. I was using T7 patch. Well, yeah, that works too. That's like plutonium, isn't it? Pretty sure that works too. But I just pirate single players on PC. Just completely confessed. Get 'em, boys. The moment we've all been waiting for. Yeah, £90. That's because you're English, Jan. Yous are repenting for your sins for stealing all of our stuff. Now, you have to pay more for video games. Loser. Take that. Damn, it's 11 already. Good golly gee. I'll have to be in the dream world soon. I wish they kept the CD keys. Well, it's still a thing. I think they just changed it to loaded now. It's still the same company though, if I'm not mistaken. Loaded saves lives. Oh, I just yeah. No, the love heart was blocking the end of that sentence. My bad. I didn't realize you said the CD key's name. Sorry for mansplaining. Yeah, no, it kind of sucks that I actually can't do anything on my PC. I don't want to end the stream either. But like for some, like should I end the stream and like sort out my internet connection and come back or what? Or do you guys not mind just sitting and chatting? Because if you want me to do something, I'll... Snoozy, how's it going? I just woke up and you're going live. I am indeed. It is currently 10 past 11 at night. So, the day has been here for a while. For me, anyway. you're in for a treat this day. You know, given the way that like your time scale is a lot further behind, so I'm technically in the future. So, you know what I mean? There's so much for you to enjoy with this day. They hit the second tower and shit. It was glorious. Don't mind just chatting. Right, so do you want me to do something? Because unfortunately my internet decides otherwise. So if you want me to do something, I'm gonna have to end it. Jan says no, you don't mind just chatting, so that's fine. You haven't had daylight savings yet? We did. We had daylight savings. I think that was. Wait a minute. I hope it's not tonight. I sure fucking hope not. Wait, does that mean I have longer sleep or less of a sleep? I can't remember. Move forward yesterday. Sunday. So I already got it. No wonder I felt so rejuvenated. Yeah, 1 a.m. to 2 a.m. Wait, no. It moves forward. Oh. Okay, yeah, no, I just didn't have enough sleep. That's why I felt kind of rejuvenated, I guess. Daylight would go crazy. Daylight would, or dying light would go crazy. An hour more, I think. It said on Google that it was an hour less because it jumped from 1 to 2 a.m. So I would have woke up earlier. So it explains a good bit. Explains why I had like fuck all energy in the morning and then I randomly got rejuvenated throughout the day. Just applied to 6 jobs. Fair fucks. Dying Light is a great game, actually, yeah. I played Dying Light 2. I played the second Dying Light. I never finished it, though, actually. I played the beta a lot for the first one, but I never actually ended up biting the bullet and getting it. It was on 29th of March. Now, it said Sunday for me. Or maybe it is March. Yeah, no, you might be right. I might have read that wrong. Yeah, it was. It was Sunday. The last Sunday of March. So, yeah, no, it wasn't yesterday. It was last week. Intriguing. God really do be fucking us around on our timescales, don't they? Well, actually, no, that was humans doing, to be fair. We're like, no, I want an extra hour of sunlight, so I'm going to physically move time forward. Like, good day to my favourite Irish horror movie recapper. That is a mouthful, but thank you. Good day to you too, sir. The first Dying Light is the undisputed GOAT. So I've heard. I wasn't too crazy on the second one. I like the parkour and all that shit, but that's about it. Have you seen Hajime no Ippo? No Ippo? No, I have not. That's the boxing anime, isn't it? I have not watched that. That was before my time. And I just haven't gotten around to it, I guess. I thought about playing Warzone again. Yeah, no, I did as well. But then when I tried to download it, it was like, yeah, you have to re-download the whole fucking game. And I was like, nah. Go fuck yourself with that, Captain Jack. Think less hacking now, yeah. Or could download cheats. I am not a filthy little fucking hacker, Jan. Don't even try to convince me to stoop to that level. Yeah, I'm gonna put Hex on and stream it on TikTok. Because that's a fucking good idea. Absolute imbeciles. Now, actually, that's a good question. What the fuck is up with everybody recording their crimes now? Like live streaming their actual criminal activity. What is up with that? Like, I don't understand it in the slightest. It makes zero fucking sense to me. How dumb. Like, do you lose your common sense once you reach a certain number of subscribers? I sure fucking hope not. Because if I lose my common sense, I'm gonna be doing some wild shit. So, yeah, no, there has to be some voodoo curse on these fuckers, or they're just fucking clout obsessed. Has to be. Have you thought of doing? Have you thought about doing horror video games, or are you gonna stick to strictly horror movies? Mainly on this channel, I say I'm gonna be doing just horror movies, shows, just normal shows, normal movies. Like I'm not gonna be sticking to just horror, but I was talking about it earlier that I was thinking about making a second channel and like putting either the raw reactions that would later turn into my full video, like the movie commentary. So put my actual live reaction on a separate channel, or and do a fucking like gaming on that as well for whenever I'm feeling it, because I get random urges to play a few games. But yeah, I don't think I'd be doing it on this channel. And same thing with the reaction, because if I feel like if I put the reactions, like the raw reactions, onto this channel with little to no editing, I feel like it would just fuck with the whole algorithm, because they'll be like, wait, he's doing reaction videos now instead. So yeah, I think a whole different account would be good for that. More the real EXO. No, I was thinking of just calling it like my actual nickname, Potsy. Like just a little thing off to the side. Doesn't need to be like fully like associated by name or anything. But maybe it would be easier to just do even more EXO or something like that. I don't know. It's just a thought right now. So if people are actually into it and want me to do like gaming stuff and like horror games and just normal games in general, and like want to see the actual raw reaction, let me know, and I'll definitely be interested in doing it. Sup EXO, I found your channel last week. Love every vid commentary video. All right, you did type it that way. I thought I was having a stroke for some reason, but yeah, no, I'm glad you enjoyed them all. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Darker Pots the Third. No, we can't do that. That's just my name. Out here doxing me, man. What's your favorite video you've made so far? Oh, that's a tough one. Like a lot of my older videos are some of my favorites, just purely for nostalgic sake. But I'd say seeing an Irishman screaming his heart out was gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a fun time. Why the fuck is YouTube holding that for review? Billy the Ghost Editor, your fucking comment just got held for review by some anonymous fucking moderator that I don't even have. And it won't let me just show. Another moderator has just handled this. What moderator? Yeah, now a lot of my old Meet My Friends videos and stuff, I used to make like a little compilation of like my friends' just weird and funny moments. And like those videos are very sentimental to me. But what's a favorite? I It's not because it's my favorite quality wise, but I just love the movie that it's on. And it's the one where it was a horror movie that was filmed in my old school. That one was a lot of fun to make, because I remember seeing that when I was younger, when I was still in that school, and I just saw some man's testicles getting ripped off in my chair and at my spot in the science room. And that was fucking glorious to me. I thought that was the best thing ever. I had the bragging rights until I moved. Like, but and now if you favorite in general, I'll have a look through. A lot of the newer ones, it's hard for me. Well, no, I remember all the newer ones, and if I think hard enough, I remember all my videos really. Oh, favorite. I do really enjoy the Zion one that I done, which is another zombie movie. It was the first one that I ever did. That's one of my favorite videos for sure. Um, just purely for how much it like launched the channel as well. Uh, the content creator problem. I'm also really proud of that video. That was me just talking about how stupid content creators are nowadays with their, child loving and all that shit. Um, I'm really happy with the most dangerous planet in our galaxy. I love that video because space is like a little niche interest of mine. And Joker 2 is a bad joke. I love that video. That's like honestly my most unfiltered raw emotion video that I have ever created. Like it is just me, true and true. There's no content creator filter. Oh, I can't say that. I can't do this. I can't speak in this sort of way. People won't enjoy it. All this stuff. Didn't care. I just vented the entire movie and I was fuming. It's one of my favorite videos to go back and rewatch. Um, but yeah, those would probably be like my favorite of my recent ones. Uh, this is why Velma flopped. That's one of my favorites as well. But I wouldn't say top 10 or anything like that. And a movie that scarred me as a child. Yeah, this movie traumatized me as a kid. Yeah, that one. That one is definitely in the top three of my favorites. So it'd probably be Zion for how much of an impact it had on the channel and just the memories I had making it. Then the content creator problem, and third would probably be the Joker 2 is a bad joke. Those are like my most rewatched of my own videos, if you get me. So I personally find enjoyment going back and watching them. But there's a lot of older ones, like back when I was doing the gaming, that would definitely be my favorite. That's one. Which one, Jan? It's probably because I interact with a live stream channel that have not so family friendly content. Nothing that bad, but I can't read. But they don't hold back when it comes to swearing, so I'm just monitored. I guess. I guess someone has it out for you. I just watched Project Hail Mary last night and it was really good. I've heard good things. I've definitely heard good things. So I've been interested in that movie. Any idea what movie you're gonna watch and put up on the channel next? It's actually Wreck, and it's already in the process of being made. Like I'll give you a nice little. There's nothing much here, but I'll give you a quick glance at the timeline so far if you want. But yeah, I'm already in the process of making it. Recorded it and everything, and I just need to put it all together. It should be up tomorrow. That's the goal anyway, if everything goes according to plan, or I don't take another 14 hours making the fucking thing. But yeah, no, I really enjoyed that movie. And yeah, nothing too crazy. I'm just like not even halfway through cutting it up yet. But this is what the raw shit looks like. Like, how long is it? An hour and 12 minutes. But like, that's already half cut up. I think the raw recording's like an hour and 46 minutes or something like that. But yeah, it's already in the making. But I have a whole list of stuff that I'm going to be getting to soon enough. So excited for a rec video. I think you should. I actually am really happy with it so far. I'm very happy with it so far. Like, obviously what I've shown there is bare bones as fucking shit. Like, usually I cut the whole thing up, go through it again, cut out the bits that I don't think are needed, and then start putting all the effects and everything into. I am a DaVinci user. I done an internship for editing, and like I was on site with a few shoots and stuff like that, and the guy there was teaching me how to, well, he was going to teach me how to edit in the commercial way for what he was looking to, like, for me to do. So I went from Sony Vegas to DaVinci, and I used fucking Premiere Pro in college, but DaVinci has always sat well with me. Bro, all I'm hearing is we are eating good when it drops. Yes. Like, I'm happy with it so far, and it's barely even done. I haven't even added any of the effects, but I can usually tell when a video is going to do well, or not do well, but it's going to... What? I am, yeah. But yeah, I can already always tell when it's going to do well, and when it's, what you call it? He threw me off. My father distracted me. But, yeah, I always know it's going to be a smooth process with editing it, and like the end product is going to be exactly how I imagine it, because while I'm going through the rough cut and just cutting up everything that I want to keep into the video, I can imagine the edit that I'm going to do. And so far, through what I've had edited so far, that's the case, where I'm able to see what I'm going to do when I do come back around to do it. So it just makes it a lot smoother, instead of like sitting there for ages trying to figure out something to do and just having like that like block. But usually when that happens, some of my favorite videos come out. So stay excited, because I feel like this one's gonna be better than all of the recent ones. When you make videos that aren't as popular, do you think about not making them because of views, or do you focus more on the personal enjoyment when making them? Personal enjoyment, without a doubt. Like, yeah, it does suck when you put so much time into a video and it bombs. It just doesn't do well at all. Especially like with the movie commentaries, when it's like 15 hours worth of work into a single video. It's like not getting anything sucks, you know? Like if it just absolutely bombs. But it feels even worse when I upload something that I don't really care about and I didn't have much enjoyment making, and then it does well, because then I'm kind of stuck. Like, the people who subscribe for that video are going to be disappointed going forward, because I'm not going to be making that type of video. And same thing goes for movies and stuff like that. Like, if I watch a movie and I don't personally enjoy it, if I had a good time watching it and made a few jokes to myself, Jesus, my throat is fucked. But if I think it would be funny to make fun of, and it would be entertaining for people to watch of me making fun of it, then I would still do it. And usually those do actually end up being enjoyable to make. But when it comes to movies that I'm just like, I really enjoy and I really make, but I really enjoy and I'm excited to make, but I know it's not going to do well, it's very like hard for me not to make it, if you get me. Like, I'm fully aware that, you know, it could end up being like doing shit, not doing very well, but a lot of my favorite videos and a lot of my videos that I think are better edited, some of the most funny videos that I've made, don't really do too well. So it never really bothered me, because I think of the channel as kind of like a personal vault in a way, where it's like I can go back onto this channel right now and look at a video of me when I was 12 watching my friend play Black Ops 2 on Buried, and I can do that throughout all the stages in my life, and it's great. So that's usually how I go about thinking about the channel. It's like I want to entertain people. I want my friends to be able to watch the video and get a bit of a laugh out of the video and have fun with it. But at the same time, I'm doing it to make myself enjoy the video as well. I'm editing it how I would personally enjoy seeing it. So it's, if I don't enjoy the movie, then I won't enjoy anything that comes after it, really, because at the end of the day, I eventually have to end up watching the movie like 4 or 5 times, because recording the initial, like, well, not recording, but watching it initially and taking the notes, then going through and making sure I'm not missing anything from like the bullet points that I have, and then coming up with a few jokes here and there, and then while I'm editing it, I kind of have to skim through the whole thing and multiple times to make sure that I get everything right. So it's like, if I don't enjoy the movie initially, I'm not going to enjoy any of that. So it's more of like a feeling. Even if I know that it might not do well, there's always something in my head that is like, just do it anyway. Like, it's, if you enjoy it, if it's fun, I might as well. And I feel like when I'm enjoying it, it comes across on the videos. So I feel like it's better that way, if you get me, because I'm not good at hiding when I'm not enjoying myself. So if I was doing a video and you would be able to tell instantly that I'm not having a good time. Like, but I won't lie, yeah, it does sometimes play a factor, without a doubt, in deciding what to do next. But if I'm already after seeing a movie and I really enjoyed it, and I know it's not going to do well, but I still want to make the video, then I'll do it. But when it comes to picking the next movie to watch for the purpose of this, for the purpose of a video, then I'm a bit more picky, I guess you could call it. But it's more of like, what do I want to watch on this list right now as I'm reading through it. It's not like, oh, which one's the most popular movie of the bunch? Which one will get the most clicks, views, likes, subscribers? None of that. Because, like, as my family have always said, if you have fun working, you never work a day in your life. I think I missed a few comments. Got a Discord server for this YouTube channel? No, actually, I was thinking about that today. Oh my god, I need water or something in a minute, boys. My throat keeps catching. But no, I don't have a Discord server yet, but I was thinking of getting one made. I know a few people that could do it, but fuck, if there's enough people that are interested in it, I'll definitely go for it. Oh yeah, and by the way, to anyone in the chat right now, if you haven't seen my recent post, I put up a post about a Q&A that I'm going to be doing for 5k subs. So if you have any questions that you want answered in the video, put them on that post and I'll definitely get to it. And as soon as I have enough questions for the video, I'm going to be recording it straight away. So it'll be out very, very soon. Those videos don't really take too long to make. To be honest, that future sight when it comes to editing is a double-edged sword for me. It's great because there's a passion when it comes to the edit. But like, when I'm not near the device to edit, I burn myself out when I think about it over and over. Yes, I suffer with that as well. It is worse. It is worse thinking about doing something than it is actually doing it. And like, when you know, especially for the movie commentaries, a lot of it, like, I'm getting better at it now, but I struggle a lot with procrastination when it comes to those videos, because yes, I have fun from start to finish while making them, but sometimes it's very long. Sometimes the shift, I call it a shift, but it's nothing compared to a real job. But like when I start a video, from past experience, I know it's going to take upwards of 10 hours from start to finish to get this video out. So then that's when it starts. The overthinking starts, and then the procrastination starts, because it's like, oh, I know this is going to take so much time, so I'm going to make it take even longer. It's a stupid thing, but it's like, I'm just going to take as long as I can to start it, because then the timer won't start just yet. And it's just hard to start because you know how much time you're going to be putting into it. But the longer you think like that, and the longer you are in that situation thinking like that, the more likely you are to not do it. So it's one of those things that you just kind of have to rip the band-aid off and just hop into. Like with me, with my ADHD, a trick that I learned a while ago that really helps is, if you are struggling to get yourself to start anything, really, and in general, it goes for everything, but for videos specifically, if you are struggling to get started on an edit for reason X through Y, the best thing to do is to just start it for 5 minutes. Even if it's a struggle for those 5 minutes, start it for 5 minutes. If you feel up for it, push it back to 10, or push it up to 10 minutes, and then take your time, or not take your time, and just take those 5 to 10 minutes, force yourself to do it, and 9 times out of 10, you will be in the flow by the time that time limit is up, and you won't want to stop. But if it's a case of you do that and you still aren't in the mood to edit, don't edit. Take something else and come back to it. Because if you can't get into it within that 5 minute to 10 minute period, at least for people with ADHD anyway, that is probably the best thing to do. Is like, you can't force yourself to do anything. So if you give yourself those 5 minutes, if by the end of it you're not already in the flow of it and not really in the mood for it, you're not going to be. So at least you tried. That's the best way to put it. You won't feel as bad not doing it because you tried to do it, if you get me. And your brain just wasn't cooperating. I'm not sure if that works for people without ADHD, but it's definitely worth a shot. Dude, you're awesome. Thank you. Scary movie reaction. The new one that comes out, without a doubt. Like, depends if I've already seen it in cinemas or not by the time it comes out. How to confirm ADHD? How to confirm it would be to go to your doctor. Because I personally didn't even think I had ADHD, and all my friends throughout my whole life were telling me I had ADHD, but the way I had it in my brain, what ADHD was completely skewed because of the people who were labelled as ADHD that I seen growing up, and they were like doing backflips off tables and shit every 10 seconds, and they were just very hyper when I wasn't. Like, I could be, I had my moments of being really, really hyper, but that's not what ADHD is. The shit you seen growing up with kids fucking having to take like energy tablets and all that shit, like, yes, I'm not saying that they were faking it or anything, but it's a different version. There's a whole fucking spectrum to this shit. Like, with ADHD, it's not an autism spectrum, but it's an ADHD spectrum. Some people are worse than others in different ways. And it's hard to, a lot of it is like, if you read it online and try to self-diagnose yourself, you shouldn't take that as a definitive answer. You should do your research, look it up, and if there is any correlation with what people who have ADHD are like, or what it says online about what people with ADHD have, if that like relates to yourself, then go for it. Like, go and get tested. Go to a doctor, get them to refer you to the psychotherapist or whatever it's called, and they will go through the whole process with you, and then they will figure it out at the end if you have it or not. Because a lot of things, like on that, like you get asked for having ADHD, it's like a lot of people can relate to it. It's very like kind of wide open, if you get me. Like a lot of people can get caught in that net, but when you actually go and get tested, the way they look at it is different than what you would look at it. What you would look at it like reading it, if you get me. Like they have a different way of the discerning who actually has ADHD and who just has like similar personality traits to people with ADHD, if you get me. Like a lot of the things is like bringing in old school reports from primary school and later schools, and there's a whole process to it. You know, they talk to your family, they ask what you were like as a kid, if you had any of these symptoms that you're having now when you were a kid, all this stuff. So definitely don't take it with a grain of salt, but use the information online as an answer to if you should go and get tested or not. Like the little online tests and stuff like that. Like give those a go and see what they say. And if they say that they believe you have it and you want to know if you actually have it, definitely just don't take their word for it and go and get tested yourself, because there's a lot of like people who misdiagnose themselves because they think they know better. But like when I was reading the symptoms of ADHD to my friends and family, a lot of them were like, "Oh, I relate to that in that way," until I told them how the psychiatrist was asking me about that question, like what specifics she was asking about, and then the illusion of being relatable goes out the window for them. It's like, oh no, never mind. That's like completely different to how I think. But like if you have any questions, ask me. If like you have something that makes you believe that you have it, ask away. But again, I'm not like a professional, so don't take my word as gospel either. Mm-hmm. But yeah, a lot of people don't know. My dad actually got diagnosed when I got diagnosed, and he was in his 60s. He was in his 6 days. Yes, Max, I'm still alive. I'm still live, not alive. Oh, I'm off to work. Have a good night, gang. Good night, Leo. Have a good one. Don't know why it took so long for that message to show up. Maybe I was just stupid. Thanks, mate. No problem, sir. It's a very common thing these days, especially with the people who think they have it just because their attention span's bad. Like, I don't have a bad attention span. I just don't. Like, when it comes to actually watching stuff, I'm watching it from start to finish. Like, unless it's like really boring and I'm not enjoying it, like a video or something like that, unless it like really turns me off and makes me click off, I'm watching it from start to finish. But then you see people that have like 6 iPads in front of them and they're like, oh my god, I'm so ADHD coded. And it's like, no, you're not. You're just brain dead. You have a worse attention span than somebody with the diagnosed disorder. How does it feel? Like, it's like when I got told that I was borderline dyslexic, which I feel like is worse than being dyslexic, because I'm silly enough to actually like make people believe that I have it, but I'm not actually diagnosed or have any mental disorder to make that understandable, you know? Uh, I want to learn a lot about how the brain works. But yeah, that's the thing. Because like my friend, well, one of my old friends, he done a course in psychology, and when he met me, his eyes lit up because like I was like a fucking masterclass for him, and it got to the point where it was like it wasn't annoying per se. It was just like he was under the impression that he knew exactly how I was feeling and exactly what I was trying to say or talk about or how I was going to react to a certain situation just because he done psychology, you know? But what he was thinking I was going to react like or do is the complete opposite of what actually happened. And like knowing how the brain works isn't a cheat code. It is not because everyone's brain works differently, even if they have the same disorder. Like me and my friend have the same type of ADHD. We both found out in our 20s and we are the polar opposites of each other. Like all throughout school, I would have never been able to guess that he had the same problems I had, you know? So it's like everyone's different. Everyone's different. Everyone reacts to things differently. So even having a certificate to say like, "Oh, I know how people's brains work," doesn't mean you know how brains work, if you get me. Because like even for me, I contribute like the diagnosis of ADHD as like a paper cut. Because you know when you have a paper cut, if you don't know you have it, you don't feel the pain. But as soon as you see that paper cut and you know it's there, you start feeling that pain. It's the same thing with ADHD. As soon as you get that diagnosis, you look at everything that your brain does in a different way. Like when you react in a very ADHD way to some things, you're like, oh, so that's why I'm like that. You know, it's just like you notice it a lot more. And I feel like that's the same with everything. Like when people get diagnosed with depression, they're even more depressed because now they're aware of their depression. People with anxiety, same thing. And they avoid certain situations because now they know that if they go there, they'll get too anxious because now they know they have anxiety, you know? It's like one of those like fucking little well, I can't believe I just lost my train of thought at the finale. Fuck. All I heard was blip 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 on my phone and it fucking threw me off. But yeah, it's like a little hamster wheel. You're just constantly going around a circle. But what's this? I don't know, but I am fully before. Hmm? I don't know if I'm just brain dead or I can't read that. I don't know, but I am fully before my lap after I finished the school last month. You what? Say that again? I just can't read that. I'm not picking up what you're putting down. But being told I'm extremely smart took me 4 years to get help. Yeah, no, they're very slow with that shit, man. I got tested for dyslexia like 4 or 5 times. Can't remember the exact number, but it was a few. And little did like over the span of what 7, 8 years, primary and secondary, and never once did it occur to them that oh maybe this is something different. You know, I just kept passing these fucking dyslexia tests. Well, not passing, but like proving to them I'm not dyslexic. And then they were like, nah, he got lucky. Nah, he definitely just like that was a fluke. We have to test him again. Like to the point that they were like, we're just gonna label him as borderline dyslexic because we can't fucking figure it out. Before my laptop. Yeah, like give it a look. Because like schools don't really pick up on that shit. Like some like especially here, they were very bad. I don't know if they've gotten any better. I know like due to like friends and family and stuff, like they've been contacted by schools if they ever had concerns about the child, like if about their if they have like some sort of mental disability or something. So they are definitely more aware of it. But especially when I was growing up, they were not fast to cop on to things. They were like, no, this lad's too quiet. There's no way that he has ADHD or anything other than what we are fucking basically trying to force him to have, test after test. But yeah, they are very slow. Sure, as I said, my dad is like 60 and he got diagnosed with it at the same time as me. So it's like, it's one of those things. It's like, it's only like, especially like ADHD, it's only starting to become more known about. And like, there's still a lot of research that's being done about it, which is why it took people so long to actually like notice people like myself in school. When's the next movie commentary? Love the commentary, mate. I appreciate that, mate. Thank you for watching. It's out tomorrow. It is out tomorrow. It is already in the middle of being edited. And yeah, it should 100% be out tomorrow if everything goes smoothly. But knowing my life, it might not. Possibly tomorrow. Yes. Possibly tomorrow, indeed. The train keeps moving forward, folks. The world doesn't stop. Ooh, look at the time. Look at the time. What the frick? Just got a text message about me. Keep the stream going for a while. America is waking up. How many Americans do we actually have in here? I'm curious. Where's everyone from? Isn't it midnight over there? Just about, yeah. So, 10 to 12. So, yeah, about 8 minutes. And then we're fucking... It's 12 p.m. It's when the alphas come out. So we have one American. So far we have one American. We have a South Indian. Oh yeah, you did mention that earlier actually, you're from India. I'm from the good old PH. Huh? My geography teacher was a pedophile, so forgive me. Philadelphia, like. That's all I can think of for PH. Snoozy's from the Philippines. North Carolina? Oh, you moved to the US, Snoozy. So there is a lot of Americans in here today. Oh, poor Philippines. Ah, yes, okay, right. I had the right... What's the word? I had the right syllables and just not the right words. Not American, but I live in the US. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Sorry. Hitting you all with a blanket term here. Vietnamese. The Vietnamese culture is so cool. I don't know too much about it, but I've seen a few things. Love the videos, always make me laugh. I'm happy to hear, mate. I'm happy to hear. I'm glad you like them. Thanks for watching. Other life skills. Oh, like I have a theory on filmmaking that I think people need to learn before they start. Other life skills. Like I thought about starting a filmmaking course in a kitchen. Why not? Go for it. As I've told you before, just do it. If there's something that you want to make, just do it. Like it doesn't. If it brings you enjoyment, you might as well. Dude, you have a melting pot here. Yeah, we do. We have a big, nice variety. Do we have any North Koreans? That will really add. Can I recommend a movie? Go for it. If I don't already have it on my list, I'll pop it on. It would be amazing if that. You know what? That's my new and improved goal for the channel. I am going to make at least one North Korean viewer. It has to happen at least once, right? Like that's not an unattainable goal, right? Mate, if Kim Jong Un popped into my stream and was like, "Love the videos," I'm becoming one with North Korea. You know, I'm joining in the propaganda. That's like too much of a cool fucking thing to take, like to ignore. Ah, you might oppress your people and all, but you like my videos, so you're cool to me. Yeah, nothing's impossible. They don't have internet. They do. It's just very, 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 very controlled by propaganda. But you never know. I might fill that propaganda mold. They might be like, look, this is why Irish people are idiots. Look how he talks. Look at the way he describes this movie. So dumb. Haha. You know? I might get put on in front of a North Korean classroom or something. Be like, see, they're scum. Heathens. How dare he make a joke about a woman with no legs? Kind of criminal that you haven't commented about Train to Busan. I've watched Train to Busan, and not that long ago even. I watched it literally just before I started making these types of videos, which was like what, maybe about 8-9 months ish. When is the JJK episode coming out? I'm making a whole video on it. I have it recorded. I already got that in the chamber, pal. So is China. I actually have a few viewers from China. Fun fact. Yeah, no, the whole review of season 3 is coming out. I just have to edit it. I also have an Invincible video recorded, but I think I'm going to have to add to that. And then I'm also going to have a full video on Invincible coming out after it's finished. I just wanted to talk about that new episode because it fucked me. Have you considered doing videos on comics? I actually got asked that question earlier. I don't believe I would. I've made like one like kind of similar comic-esque type of video, and it was about the Solo Leveling manhwa. But other than that, I don't think I would actually like jump into it all too much. Mainly because I just don't read comics. You know, like I really wish it was something that I like got into as I was growing up, but now that I'm older, I just can't get into it. You know, it's not that I think it's bad or anything. It's just not for me. But yeah, I don't think I'll be doing it on comics. Unfortunately, I just don't know enough about comics. But you never know. Maybe like someone asked me to do a video on Crossed, which is the comic that was which is the comic that the movie The Sadness that I made a video on was based off of, and that was a fucked movie. Damn, you're still streaming. I am still streaming. I'm gonna take a little break in a minute, go down, get some water, bit of fresh air, but I'll be back in like 5 minutes. but I'm enjoying just sitting and chatting with everyone. Dude, Cross is insane. I know. A lot of people have said it to me, and I actually, weirdly enough, was watching a comic video on YouTube last night. Have you fuckers infiltrated my watch history or something? Let me actually try find it there. I'll tell you the exact video I was watching last night, and it was about Crossed. Never once have I searched this, other than like when I seen it in comments. But I haven't like searched it a lot, and somehow it found its way into my recommended. Did it do? Right, here we are, history. So, yeah, this comic crossed every line. Crossed. Grim Lore Dark. Very good video, by the way. So if you're looking for like comic type of videos, I'm sure. Well, his name's Grim Lore, so maybe he's mainly into just like dark comics. But yeah, maybe one day if there's ever anything that catches my eye and like I really enjoy it, maybe if I pick up a comic and decide to give it a go, then I'll make a video on it. But as it stands right now, I'm not like planning on it. Fucked up but funny and entertaining, if that makes sense. Yeah, no, I got it. I watching that video. It was about like a guy who was stuck on top of a. It was like I can't remember his name. Was it like Ethan or something like that? But or Lewis. Lewis sounds better. But like he was a. Oh, he was like a black guy who had an injured leg, like black kid who had an injured leg, and his leg was in a cast, and he got separated from his family, and he was stuck up on top of a watchtower while like there was like these little demon children running around like fucking burning down villages and shit. And yeah, he was like making conversations with one of the infected just so he could get by, you know, like so he wouldn't go insane. And yeah, it was definitely fucked. That's for sure. I can imagine it's even worse just reading it. You get a play button at 10k, right? Nah, it's 100k. There's one at 100k, one at 1 mil, and then one at 10 mil, and then anything after that is like just kind of like a personalized one for individual people. Stop, stop. Definitely not King Jong Un. Oh, the Fuhrer. Supreme Leader, you are here. Oh, how I've yearned. Right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making videos anymore. My goal has been met. We have officially got a North Korean in the chat. Yeah, no, that's actually unironically a goal of mine now, just so you know. I am joking saying this, but it's all for the joke. But at the same time, would that not be cool? Tell me that wouldn't be cool. That would be bragging rights out the galore. This person has risked his entire family by somehow tricking the internet into letting him watch my video. Like, that's dedication. I would fly that man out. I would help him escape, actually. I am an ally. If he watches my videos, I would be an ally. So about the test ADHD we were talking about, I might say that I got top score. It's saying the overall score, yeah. Yeah, well then, if you genuinely think you have it and the test is telling you that you probably do, best thing to do would to just go to your doctor and talk to them about it. And if they feel there's a need, well, I guess it's different country to country. But for me, anyway, I went to my doctor and then told her what was happening, and then if she felt the need, she eventually sent me on to people that could actually do the psych evaluation type of thing, and figured it out. It is a long process though. At least in Ireland, it was. Could be different in America. I'm not sure. Well, no, it definitely is different in America, but I'm not sure how different. It might be better actually. I don't know. You should check out. You should check out Captain Gold. He makes good zombie what if videos. Captain Gold. I've never actually heard of him, which is crazy. I usually have heard of most of them. I might not watch them, but I've definitely heard of them type of thing. Uh, yeah, it would be cool if the very cool and very swag Kim would watch. Yes, yes. Very Supreme Leader esque indeed. Um, Based on pre existing series like The Walking Dead and Dawn of the Dead, etc. Hmm. Maybe I have actually watched one of his videos because I was watching a few videos on. Well, is it the Dawn of the Dead or the Day of the Dead? I think it's the Dawn of the Dead, the remake, uh, where it kind of focuses on people in a mall. I was watching a video of somebody talking about that and talking about the lone survivor across the way and like going through his story, and that was a really interesting video. I'm actually not sure who that was now that you mention it. Man, yeah, now you're getting fucking held for Dawn is the Mall grand. But Jan, yeah, you're getting held for a review now, boy. You're in jail. You done something naughty, and whoever this mystery fucking moderator is, like, who's moderating my chat? I have nobody moderating my chat, but somehow another moderator has already handled this. My ass. All he asks is £95 too much for a mic stand? And for some reason that's against the law and YouTube won't allow it. Like uh I don't know. £95 for a mic stand? I'm not sure what the normal range is. I've had this one since I started making videos. Like, this one's ancient. I actually need to get a new one because it is kind of short. Like, this is as far as it goes out, like here. So I kind of have to like lean down to speak into it. But I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe it is. I'm not sure what the economy around mic stands is like. I don't know how expensive they're meant to be, but 95 sounds a bit extreme. Dawn is the Mall. Yeah, Dawn of the Dead by Zack Snyder. Yeah, that one. I'm gonna be doing a video on that eventually as well. Actually, I've never, to my knowledge, anyway. I remember some scenes in the mall, and I remember them like waving and showing the signs back and forth to the lone survivor, but I can't remember if those memories are from me actually watching the movie or watching somebody make a video on the movie. So either way, I don't remember too much. So I'm definitely down to make a video on it eventually. That and the original one, because maybe it's the original one that I seen, but I can't really remember. Um, it's probably AI moderation, correcting anything weight related to fat jokes or insults. Yeah, I guess maybe. I don't know if you saw the recommendation, but you should watch Battle of the Damned. Yes, I did actually. I have it in my notes. It's a zombie movie with a reboot with a robot. It's pretty cool. It's reboot. Look at me, man. But yeah, I put it in my notes. I was actually meaning to get back to your comment and respond to you. I have a few people that I need to get back to. I'd be down to watch a Dawn of the Dead recap. I imagine I imagine it was the remake you seen though. I think it would be like that. The remake seems more familiar, but there are a lot of zombie movies I watched as a kid with my dad that for the longest time I haven't been able to actually like put to a name of a movie. So it's equally as possible that I have seen that because I just never thought of actually asking the name. Oh, found footage style type zombie movie would be Diary of the Dead. Well, Wreck as well. This is another found footage one, and that's going up tomorrow. Remake was 2004. Yeah, I was 4 years old. No, if it came out before November, I would have been 3. Definitely wasn't making videos on it back then. For show, for show. But I was 2 years off of watching my first horror movie. That big 5 years of age. Dead Snow's a banger. I love Dead Snow. That's about the Nazis rising up, isn't it? The people on the ski trip and fucking dead German soldiers fucking rise from the snow. That was a goofy one. I liked that one. I really liked it as well because, like, with COD zombies and stuff, it was always called Nazi zombies. So when I seen that movie, I was like, oh my god, it's COD zombies. But I want one that's silent and can stand the SM7B. I don't even know what the SM7B is. I know it's a microphone. That's about it. So I wouldn't actually be able to. As I said, I've had this mic stand mic arm, since I started making proper videos, and that was what, at least 7-8 years ago. Good God. Have you watched 30 Days of Night? Yes, I have watched 30 Days of Night, and I even made a video about it as well a while back. It was one of the first ones I tried it with. I'm thinking of redoing it actually, as a matter of fact, because it wasn't the best quality. It was my first-ish attempt, so compared to my newer ones, it's not as good, but I still really enjoyed it. I have like great memories of that movie. One of my favorite childhood movies, man. I think I missed a few. Pow pow. Yo, I have ADHD too. I am going to hop on Adderall from tomorrow. I am so exhausted because my brain can't stop running and it's all over the place. Yeah, no, for a lot of people, the meds help. I also take meds, and like Adderall's illegal here, so I can't say exactly what to expect. But for like the meds I'm on have the same chemical that is in Adderall, so they share that. So what I can say is don't expect it to be a cure. I'm sure that they would have already told you this, but don't expect it to be a cure. The best way to describe it is like when I'm not on meds, it's like I'm trying to watch a TV show and pay attention to it while there's someone right next to me screaming my name in my ear trying to get my attention. While when I'm on the meds, I can still hear that guy screaming my name trying to get my attention, but instead of being right beside me, he's up in the far corner on the second floor of the house, so he's muffled. He's less attention drawn, if you get me. So it helps, but it's not a cure all. Some days you'll have where it's not as good, doesn't work as well as it did the day before or the day after. Like it, yeah, it's very wishy washy, but it will definitely help. Like it helped me a lot. Like I don't think I'd be sitting here today making this video or on this stream, as a matter of fact, if I didn't start taking those meds, because my procrastination would have got the best of me and none of you guys would have found me. How about Kingdom and Rampant? Oh, I've seen Kingdom. The medieval, well, not medieval, but like the fucking samurai esque, even though it's Korean, but like samurai esque type of thing against Zombies. I don't know why I fucking forgot about zombies. That's a banger. I love that show. Love that show with a fucking passion. And I am going to be making a video on it. I have it on my list. But I have a lot of things to get to. So I think the first show that I'm going to be making a video on is All of Us Are Dead. Because I really, 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 really like that one. And I think the new season of that's coming out. Well, it's been saying on Netflix it's coming soon for God knows how long. But yeah, it was a banger. Just the idea itself was really fucking cool. Like, I thought it was samurai for ages, and then I found out it was a Korean show. Even though I knew it was a Korean show, but I thought it was a Korean show based in Japan for some reason. But then I found out it wasn't. They were actually Korean soldiers based in Korea. And then I was baffled because then I did not realize that they had samurai or the equivalent to samurai for them. It was a bit of a brain fuck. Like, I know like the swords and all look similar, but like they're different in their own ways. Like, I done a lot of research after that because I was like, Korea had samurai? Why didn't Ireland have samurai? All of us are waiting, bro. Well, I'm going as fast as I can, guys. They all take long. Y'all ever watch Pride and Prejudice and Zombies? What? Pride and Prejudice? Is that not like a romance? I know people who like the book aren't that fond of the movie. I don't read, so you're not gonna have that problem with me. um. A.B. Durafay. I don't know how to say your name, but welcome in. Just got done watching your videos on Jeepers Creepers 2 and have been enjoying watching your other videos. Oh, I really love that video myself. That I was proud of that one. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I actually sacrificed my Halloween knife for that video, actually. Fun fact. So I'm even more glad now that you enjoyed it. Is the same treatment the Kingdom? They haven't got any news. Yeah, because I know Kingdom had 2 seasons, maybe 3, and then it just fucking stopped. I heard the rumors that they're going to be making a movie about it, but that was it. I never heard anything else. Yeah, the wait has been so long. Last time I seen that movie, I was in a relationship, and I'm single like 3 years now. Like, it's kind of bonkers, actually, now that I think about it. The creeper was feeling freaky when he saw D. Oh, he was. He loved D. He wanted some of that snow. Motherfucker's nose created a new orifice. He was that excited. 3 seasons and a movie for the ending of season 3. Ashen of the North, I believe. What, that was the plan, or that's what they... Are we talking about Kingdom still? Hydrate, Patrick. Tell me about it, Jan. I'm getting stuck in the... I'm getting too lost in the sauce, man. You said 5 minutes, 20 minutes ago. You know me. Of course I did. Always... That's Patrick time. You need to calculate 5 extra minutes at least. Yeah, I'm gonna go down. Bye, mate. Thanks for the help too. No problem, sir. Have a good one. Enjoy your day. But yeah, no, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna get a drink, and I'll be back in about 5 or so minutes because I'm parched. Absolutely parched. Water. I need water. I need it. Get out of there, you bitch. we back. Oh, gentlemen. What am I doing? That is just a habit at this point. What are we saying, folks? What are we saying? I haven't even had any of my drink yet, one sec. I just walked in, put it down, and forgot about it. Beans, beans, beans. Peak chair gameplay. You went through a dungeon for 2 water bottles. Pro stars from a horror movie, yeah. Need some WD-40 for sure. That's a fact. But no, I did not go through dungeons. I was speaking to my father. He thinks I was just coming up here to play games. Little did he know, I can't play games because our internet won't let me. At least today, for some reason. I loved that. Holy crap, he just did a backflip. Like, it's crazy how humans entertain themselves. Is there a delay or something? Or am I tripping? Or are some people just too far ahead? You watch football? No. Like, I have, but I feel like I have a bit of PTSD about football because my older brother used to always turn off Ben 10, even though it was my turn, by the way. Just putting that out there. But he would turn off Ben 10 and put on Sky Sports, and hearing that whistle just pissed me the fuck off, and it still does. Like, I do feel like I have some unbridled trauma about that scenario. Right, boys, are you crazy? I can't tell if people are still at a point that I'm not here because you guys are still talking like I'm not here. Till Patrick is back, I got 4 drinks. I've been here for 5 minutes. What's happening? I just joined. Not much, not much. Literally just randomly started the stream just because I was bored, and we've been here for quite a while. I can't play any games, can't play any music, can't do jack shit because my internet won't let me, which is very sad. So I can't do anything other than talk. Sorry. But why did you start making vids? I just thought it was really fun. At first it was because I was uploading sniping clips and trick shotting clips and little cutcoms. You know, I was trying to join FaZe. Little kid with so many dreams and aspirations. Little did he know, right now FaZe doesn't exist. But what's it? After a while, I start watching like people like FaZe Rain, FaZe Jev, Jacksepticeye, all these people who are actually like playing the game, giving commentary and all that stuff. And then I was like, that seems like fun. So as soon as I got a PS4 and I had like the fucking share factory in there that I could edit the videos in, I could record on the PlayStation. I didn't need anything special, but I eventually did get like a game capture. And yeah, that's where it went. It went from there to here. You can literally draw a straight line from that moment to here. peak Dying Light content though. The little, oh man, the live streams were something else. Me just continuously playing the fucking Dying Light beta, kicking zombies over and over and over again while just chatting shit. So some things never change. Instead of kicking zombies around, I'm just chatting to you lot. Back then, no one was watching. So I had to make do with what I had. But yeah. Fun fact about why I swapped from gaming videos in the first place to these style of videos. Are you Irish? I am indeed. Born and bred. But no, he's from Japan. Yeah, and you can't be doing that to me. What games you play? Not much at the moment. I've been trying to play a bit of PUBG. I'm absolute dog shit. Call of Duty mainly because it's just muscle memory. It's one of those games that I can just turn on and just be like no brain in it. Just kind of just zone out, listen to a video behind me, and just I don't need to focus so much because it's bet into my system to be able to quick scope even the newer generation. Subtle flex, but anyhow, the reaction speed ain't nothing on you boys. But CS2 I play a bit of. Valorant I love playing. I play a bit of Apex. I just finished Ghost of Yotei, which is really good. And yeah, just anything and everything. Like I had a bit of a Helldivers phase, played Helldivers for a bit, tried playing Arc Raiders for a while, but couldn't get into it. Not mad into the whatchamacallit. Try storytelling game. Telltale stuff. Oh no, I've watched all videos on all of them. Well, not all videos, but I watched all of Jacksepticeye's videos, PewDiePie's videos on all of the Telltale games, and I feel like I pretty much got the full experience with that. But I do play a lot of story games. Fucking God of War Ragnarok, God of War 2018, like all of those types of things. I was playing a good bit of Black Myth Wukong. That was a banger of a game. I'm just after coming to a stark realization, which is after upsetting me. I still haven't finished that game. Oh, I just got back into it. But anywho, Black Myth Wukong is really good, but I can't really play those hard games too much. Like Black Myth Wukong isn't too hard at all. Like some of the fights were definitely challenging and took me multiple shots, but it was overall really fun. I had a great time with it. Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my goodness gracious me. Like, need I say more? Like, there's no need. And there's a few more story games, like Hogwarts Legacy I really enjoyed. Don't cancel me. And what else was there? Oh, I can't think of it now. But yeah, there hasn't been too much that's caught my attention. Elden Ring? Nah. I'd burn my house down, bro. Like, when it comes to those games, I have unbridled fucking rage. Like, I'm a different person. That katana would be getting spear thrown through that door, and I'd get kicked out of this house. Like, Jan can actually fucking tell you. Apex made me feel better at CS. Apex made you feel better at CS. Ghost of Tsushima was fucking awesome. Yes, it was. I really like Ghost of Yotei too. I think it done a lot of things better. Other than the story, I feel like the story was hard to beat when it comes to Ghost of Tsushima. You know, when you're trying to follow that up, the story to be like wanting the story to be better is a high order. You know, it's a tall order. Why do you think we loved the first one so much? Because it was written so well and it was paced really well. It was actually a bit too short, in all honesty, but it was just a really good game. And to want them to be able to top it in every single regard is crazy. And a lot of people really, really thought that that was going to be the case. And I do genuinely believe that it topped it in all ways other than story. Like, Ghost of Yotei is better than Tsushima in all ways other than the story. The story in Yotei was really good, but it comes nowhere close to Ghost of Tsushima. That's still top creme de la creme. But it's a great sequel. In all other things, like side quests, how naturally side quests happened. Like, I was literally driving. I was on a horse, on my little horsey, going down the fucking dirt roads. And all of a sudden, or snowy roads, I should say. And all of a sudden, a fucking arrow comes out of nowhere and lands in front of me. And I could have easily blown past that and not even noticed it happened, but I saw it. So I hopped off and I walked over. It was unmarked. Everything. It showed no fucking sign of being anything special. And when I went over, it started a side quest where I needed to save a girl kidnapped in a fucking attic. You know? Like, it blew my mind in that regard. Like, the amount of things. Like, I could not. Right. Let me compose myself here, folks. Because to set the table for this meal I'm about to give, when I play story games, I blow through the main story without doing any of the side quests. I always do it. Every time, right? Every single story game that had that option, I did it. And a lot of the times I'd go back and do the side quests after the fact, but I just want to get the full gist of the story. But with Yotei, I physically lacked the capability to do that. Not because it was forcing stuff on me, but because everything was catching my attention. And when I went over and to like investigate and see what the fuck was happening, I found something cool. And then it kept happening. And then it kept happening. Then that arrow shit happened. And then it just more and more and more. It was so fucking good. But it pissed me off. I couldn't get my story done. But I guess it's a good thing because I haven't played it since I finished the story, which is actually kind of bad. But the side stuff was so good. Like, I never done any of them in my first 2 playthroughs of Ghost of Tsushima. I completely ignored them. And second time around, or third time around, I done them. And all the mythic tales, and I got it. I understood it after doing that. Why people choose to do them? Because my mates do be laughing at me. Like, I used to stream me, like, playing, like, God of War and other games. And God of War in particular, my mate fucking was playing at the same time as me. And he was a little bit further back than me, but he was watching me fighting Odin at the end, not to spoil anything. But yeah, we were throwing hands for hours, man. I was going to go to bed after finishing that fight. I started the fight at 12, ended it at like 2:30. You know, it was fucking rough. I was getting my ass beat, and I couldn't figure out why. But my mate, Michael, came into the chat and started laughing at me because of how little health I had. And then he showed me a picture of how much health he has, even though he was either a little bit further back than me or just finished the game. And Shap's health was literally twice the size of mine. And I understood. You know, it all made sense in that moment. So that could have played a part. But yeah, no. I've never had a game that actually, even with me trying my hardest, still managed to draw my attention away from the main objective. It has never happened. But I loved every second of it. Beautiful game. Beautiful game. And I was actually like recording. If I could show you my PS5, I would. But I was actually recording loads of little off work. You're back? That was quick. Or maybe I'm just streaming for long. I don't know. But what's it? I was recording like little segments because I was gonna be making a full video just like glazing both Tsushima and Yotei. And I was getting like cinematic shots and shit. I learned how to use the camera to like kind of pan the shots and stuff. It was really fun. And it's a great, beautiful fucking game. I love it. Every fucking centimeter of it. Is the main character as good as Jin Sakai? Don't be fucking talking like that. Jin Sakai the GOAT. Jin Sakai is the GOAT. Anyone who disses my boy, disses me. And you better expect a hard worded comment on your Instagram post. But I did that fight quick. Played that story for 3 months straight every day. Ghost was art, it was. Red Dead 2 made me cry. Yes, I will agree. I did cry. Only 2 games have made me cry, and they're crazy. Red Dead Redemption 2, and no, a few others actually have made me well up, but I'm only going to count any tears that were shed. Ghost of Tsushima, definitely done it. Red Dead Redemption 2, definitely done it. What was the last one? Oh, Spider-Man PS4 at the end. Oh, gentlemen, hearing the heart monitor going beep, beep, beep. Oh, I bawled. I was done. I was out for the count as soon as that thing flatlined. You can hear me in the video, actually. I streamed it, and you can hear me just like sniffling. I was trying to hide it so bad, but I was broken on the inside. I was a broken man. It was a good thing I didn't have a face cam back then. 2018 was full of peak game. Yeah, I remember watching a lot back in 2018. There wasn't many games that I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like fork over 80 quid for that. And especially when I was younger, I only got like a few. It's not saying that like it's a bad thing, but I got like maybe 3 to 4 games a year, give or take, depending on budget, I guess. But I never really complained. But yeah, that I was very, very picky with the type of games I was getting because of that. I was like, oh, I had to make sure I would enjoy it. You into horror games? I enjoy the experience of horror games, but my sphincter disagrees. It scares the ever living fuck out of me. I am a bitch when it comes to horror games. I just can't do it. I had to play a VR horror game, and it was hyper realistic in this like fucking rec center, like not rec center, but like just this fucking VR place, close by to mine, and my dad and stuff was doing it cold faced. Never played VR before, by the way. 60-year-old man, like chap would have like if I was 60 and I put a fucking headset on and all of a sudden I felt like I was in this fucking world, I would freak out. Like I was already freaking out because it was my first like VR experience when it was that clear, and put it on, looked around, I was like, ooh. Had to get my bearings for a little bit, and then I realized it was a horror game. And not only was it a horror game, it included an enemy that was my arch fucking nemesis. And if anyone of you who have watched a lot of my like horror movie commentaries and stuff, you will know that little girls in those movies are my fucking kryptonite. I hate them with a passion. They burn into my soul harder than anything has ever been able to. Like whenever I see that, I'm out. It's either I'm out or I am drop kicking that child in the face, you know? Like, and that I did in the game. Like I tried not to scream, and I kind of let out a little bit and stopped myself, but at the same time I was just throwing right hooks at this little child in VR, and it done nothing, of course, but like that was just my innate reaction. Thing came around, fucking hair over its face, started standing there all ominously singing lullabies to me, and then it just sprinted at me at full sprint. That bitch would have died in real life. I uppercutted that child into next week, but it done nothing because she's virtual. Oh. So yeah, as long as the game doesn't involve little children, I'm good. I think I'll be okay. I could play it. I won't finish it though. Too much of a bitch for that. I almost didn't finish The Last of Us because I got stuck in a dark area full of clickers and I was scared. I was like, fuck that. I'm just not gonna touch the game again. I'm just gonna be there forever. Sorry. Ellie is never brought to her destination, I guess. Exactly how my version of the fucking HBO show would have ended. Just Joel dipping the fuck out, too scared. He's like, nah, fuck it, fuck this. I'm not getting paid enough for this shit. I don't know who you are. Don't come to my house. We're done. My mom used to give me $50 every 2 months. I have to wait the sale every single time, bro. Yeah. Haven't finished The Last of Us because of Stalker. Stalker. Oh, you started playing Stalker. Okay, right. You actually had me a bit concerned for your well-being there. Advanced Warfare, that campaign was insane. Where'd that come from? But I never finished the Advanced Warfare campaign, actually. As a matter of fact. I know too many people who boycott for the campaign, and they're always disappointed with the rest of it. So it was never appealing to me. But I have played some of the campaigns. Like, I have a mate, Jan, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about, who he complains a lot about games. But regardless of how much he complains, he plays the game start to finish out of spite. It's actually really funny. I accidentally tricked him. I didn't try to trick him, but I accidentally did it into buying Assassin's Creed Origins. But at the same time, I was also tricked into buying Assassin's Creed Origins. So you win some, you lose some, I guess. Sucks to suck. But what's it? We fucking the reason I convinced him to buy it was because I thought there was a 1v1 gladiatorial arena that you could go into in it. I heard a rumor somewhere that I believed as fact, and it caused me to spend 80 quid on the game. And that was a sad Christmas, I can't lie to you. Santi did not deliver that year. Like, the game came. Santi delivered on the game, but the game did not deliver on the fun. It did not deliver what I was promised. It did not give me the gladiatorial arena. And that man ripped into me for making him buy a game for something that didn't exist, instead of looking in upon himself and realizing he also did not do any research on the fact. You know, you can't trust fucking, 17, 18-year-old me's fucking thought process. It wasn't fully formed. Still isn't. But yeah, that was a funny one. But he always fucking buys COD for the campaign and then continues to complain for the rest of the year about how he wasted his money. So yeah, I wouldn't buy like a game like that just for one aspect of it. Like, Modern Warfare 3 actually slapped. That game was banging. Like, multiplayer wise, that game absolutely fucked. But the campaign was ass, and people ripped into it for that, rightfully so. But then people were saying that the game was shit because of that, and it's like, you do realize this is a first person shooter multiplayer game first and foremost, right? Like, it's like that is their main priority. This is the money maker for them. Like, on a business perspective, of course you're gonna put the attention into that stuff, but you shouldn't put the story mode in on the back burner. You didn't need to do that with the old games. Why do you need to do that now? You know. So I get the frustration with it, but it doesn't make the whole game bad. And same way that a good campaign doesn't make the whole game good either. Like Infinite Warfare, everyone says they like that campaign. Game, shit. Hated it. Hated every second I spent on that game. So I went to Modern Warfare Remastered instead. I like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, but the story is dog shit. Yeah, one of my other mates said that he really enjoyed it, but it was never for me. I never really liked it when they went into the RPG type of style for it. Like, that was one of the things that turned me off Origins. Like, I know that the game was great, and I didn't give the game much of a chance, so take my opinion with a grain of salt. Like, this is a 5 hour, like, no, not even 5 hours. This is like a 2 hour in fucking playthrough, and I made this decision, so It's not fully formed whatsoever. But I done what I always do in Assassin's Creed games and sought out trouble, or sought out trouble. Good God. And when I found the trouble in this game, shot an arrow into a man's head, thought I was going to perform some elegant fucking assassinations like the old days, only to see a fucking level pop above his head saying that he's level 30 and I'm level 1. My arrows don't do shit to this man. Hated it with a passion. I was like, you're telling me I can't just free roam and kill who I please? Who even are you? Like, who are you? Well alive. Yeah, I'm getting a bit funky with it. I was a bit bored, so I decided why not. I watched all your zombie movies playlist. Well, I'm thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed them. If you're looking for more, there's one coming out tomorrow. I play Assassin's Creed Shadows. They still keep that. They still keep that RPG aspect, and you play as a 6 foot tall black dude who speaks perfect Japanese. Yeah. Oh, I've heard. Trust me, I haven't played the game, but believe me, believe you me. I have heard the fucking drama. I have been spilt all of the tea all over my face. As a matter of fact, the tea has been spilt. It's crazy. That's all I gotta say on the matter. But I've heard mixed opinions on the actual game. A lot of people seem to enjoy it, and then there's a lot of people that seem to not enjoy it. But usually, when the opinions are mixed like that, I tend to enjoy the game. Original or remake? I'm talking about Assassin's Creed, like Origins, like the game. I'm not talking about the first Assassin's Creed, yet. You silly goose. And I thought my brain was malfunctioning. Oh, you're talking about Modern Warfare 3. I see. Right. Maybe, yeah, maybe it is because my brain's not functioning. You felt like you sped running. Yeah, no, the older Assassin's Creed games were like weirdly short, I remember. Like Assassin's Creed always nailed the graphics, but then they throw the writing out the window. Yes, they most certainly do. It's kind of fucking sucks, man. Like I really enjoyed Mirage because they kind of went back to the simpler aspect of it. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but I didn't like the fact that you couldn't change weapons. Like I mean, even in the case of like, old Assassin's Creed where you could pick up the enemy's weapon after you dealt with them, slice their throat and threw them to the side and shit. Is that a yes? Is what a yes? Please keep this live stream up if you can for a day. I want to see what I missed. Yeah, no, I'll keep it up on the channel for as a VOD if anyone wants to watch it. But yeah, I enjoyed most of the game, but then it got to the part in Mirage where like it's the whole reincarnation shit, and then that's where it just kind of lost me. I knew about it from Valhalla, but I thought they were kind of leaving that in the back burner after that game. But nope. And I knew that like, nah, that's a lie. I didn't actually think that it was on the back burner because you see Basim in Valhalla, so everyone kind of knew that it was going there. But I never really played Valhalla, so first hand experience I had none, but I knew about it. But it did still kind of lose me. I was just like, damn. What happened to the days where it was just Desmond just going through his ancestry tree, learning shit and trying to find the apple of Eden? Like where have we gone? Like, this is like when COD Zombies done that big switch up to, like, in Black Ops 3, where they started incorporating like ethereal beings and shit into the story. And but like, this is a case if it wasn't done well, if you get me. If that switch up was not done well and still had a lot of intrigue with it, like with Black, I think it would be good. But they didn't have that. It was just kind of ass. Graphic is fantastic. The story is just ass. Yeah, no, it's just meh. It's Unity. They rush games. Man, Unity was sick. I don't care what anyone says. Unity is fucking the best new old type of Assassin's Creed game, if that makes sense. Like, the latest of the old style of games, and it was fucking top tier. I loved every second of it. The multiplayer aspect of it as well, brother. Come on, like, who doesn't want to go around and assassinate someone with the boys? Like, come on. And it got hate just because the launch was a bit bad. Like, fuck me. It became, but by the time I got my hands on it, it was my favorite Assassin's Creed game I've ever played. It just felt so buttery smooth, and the detail was insane. And just even the fact that the real Notre Dame had to use the model in Assassin's Creed Unity to rebuild it when it burnt down. That's how fucking accurate it was in the game. That the actual people who were rebuilding the real Notre Dame used the model to make sure they got it right. Need I say fucking more? Like, that's just crazy. And people seem to blow past that aspect of the game. Like, what other game has that title? What other game has that, like, fucking, like, it influenced the real rebuilding of the building it replicated because it was so accurate. Like, that's actually bonkers. And people were like, oh, but like day one it was ass. Well, day one you were also ass and shitting yourself. So don't judge it on its first day. Some of us are 25 years of age and still fucking flip flopping through this shit. But yeah, it did become probably my most played Assassin's Creed game. Other than Assassin's Creed Revelations. I played the shit out of that game. Right, boys, it has come to my attention that it is 1 a.m. That's an oopsie on my behalf. So I'm probably going to have to stop now before I can't stop myself. But this has been really fun. Usually when I'm live streaming, there's not this many people popping in and saying hi. So I appreciate you all coming and stopping by, even though it was a very like chill, relaxed kind of video or stream. I'm glad you joined, and I hope you enjoyed it regardless. Oh. But yeah, keep your eyes peeled. New video is going to be dropping tomorrow at 11:30 GMT. So a little bit before whatever time it is now, an hour before whatever time it is now for you. And yeah, I'll post anything. I'll post updates if anything does go wrong. That will delay it, but I really doubt it. I feel like it's gonna go smoothly. Well, fingers crossed. You know, hollow purple this bitch. But yeah, with that all said, folks, hope you enjoyed, and I hope you all have a good one. Toodaloo.